Hello and welcome to Challenger Tabletop. We're here today with my friend Dominic
Hello.
and myself, Christopher, and we're going to be playing a 1,000 point game of Warhammer 40k Incursion live. So welcome everybody. Dominic, you want to go over the mission we're going to play today?
Sure will. The mission for today is the Grand Tournament 2020 Incursion called Show of Force. The primary objectives for this mission are Take and Hold. Progressive objective. So at the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each of the following conditions they satisfy. Control 1 or more, 2 or more, or they just control more than your opponent controls, and they cannot be scored during the first battle round. But the secondaries for this mission are minimize losses, and it's based on a percentage scale, so have more at the end of the entire battle once the game ends. If you have 75%, you max out 15 points. At the end, 50%, you get 10, and at the end, 25 or more, it's 5 points.
So you actually are taking this secondary this game, right?
I sure am. I want to try it out, see how it goes.
Well, exciting. All right, let's talk a little bit about the narrative for today's game. This is game 3 between my Dark Angels and Dominic's Eldar, and the sort of premise of our game series is that the Eldar showed up on the planet Icarus 2 to attack a shipment of medical supplies, which they had sensed with their psychic powers was infected with Gene Stealer cult virus. The Dark Angels didn't know this, so they defended the medical supplies best they could, but in game 1, Dominic won and destroyed the shipment. So game 2 and 3 has been the Dark Angels pursuing the Eldar back to their webway portal and trying to find and destroy their webway portal. So I won the second game, which meant that we decided I would have located the webway portal, and now the third battle is going to be the battle around the site of the webway portal where the Dark Angels, I guess if they win the battle, they find and destroy the webway portal.
Yep. Second game was Eldar set up an ambush to try and slow them down, and the ambush did not go well, so Dark Angels caught up, so now it's just the remainder force of we got to defend the webway portal. They're here.
And you have a custom craft world, but you're using the Ulthway rules, is that correct?
Sure am.
And I think you brought your counts as Eldrad again.
Sure did. Always. Gotta bring them.
Is it Eldrian?
Eldrian this time. Yeah.
All right, so I also brought my commander from the last two games, Master Chizakiel, so we'll have the showdown between our two warlords a third time here. Well, very exciting. I promised I would bring 10 Deathwing Terminators in this game if I found your webway portal, so I'm following through on that. Let's see. So we talked a little bit about the narrative. We covered the mission. Should we talk about our secondaries or our armies next?
I believe it would be good to go into our secondaries, and then we can get everybody hyped up, ready to see what we got with our armies.
Well, why don't I start this time? I chose Grind Them Down, so each game turn, if I can kill more units of Dominic's than he kills of mine, I'll get 3 points per turn. So possible to max that one out if I do that 5 turns in a row. I took Assassinate this time. Normally I've been taking Cut Off the Head, but I've just not succeeded at killing any warlords in the first 2 turns, so Assassinate is probably a more reliable source of points. I can get 3 points for each character I kill. Dominic's army has 2 characters, so if I kill them both, I'll get 6 points. So I guess right there I can't max out 100 anymore. And then I took Stubborn Defiance. This is a Dark Angel specific one, and it's from the Battlefield Supremacy category. And the way it works is I use a unit that has objective secured to defend an objective that I choose in my first command phase. And for each turn they successfully hold it, I get more points. So if they can hold it until turn 2, I get 2 points. In turn 3, I'll get 3 more points. And if they're still holding it on turn 4, I get 5 points. And on turn 5, 5 more points to max out 15. So I could max out Stubborn Defiance and grind them down for 15 each. So I guess with Assassinate maxing out at 6, my total possible score would be 94.
Yep.
I'll see how close I can get to that. I will be representing the Imperium today. One of the house rules here is every game has exactly one Imperium player who you can root for or root against. So that's going to be me this game. And representing the Xenos is going to be Dominic, playing as Eldar, or Eldari. in High Gothic or whatever.
Eldar, Asuriani, Space Elves, Long Year,
Whatever
whichever
you
one
wanna
they
call
go
it,
with
yeah.
nowadays. Craft
So,
Worlds.
You said you're going to take the mission-specific one. Take us through your secondaries.
All right, so I already covered the mission-specific one of
That's
minimize losses.
Okay.
So percentages get more at the end if more of my army survives, which is the goal. It's the plan.
And I'll be trying to table you
Yeah,
to prevent you
as
getting
much
any
as
points there.
So he has the one where he gets better points the more he takes out.
Yeah.
I get the one where I get better points the more I survive. So it works out, one for the mission and the narrative, but also for points for each person.
Oh, it makes sense.
Because I either deny you points and I keep points, or you deny me points and you get more.
It fits with the narrative. You're basically just trying to stay alive here.
That's the plan. Next one is Pierce the Veil. It's one that I've always been curious and wanting to try, is doing these ones that take multiple turns. Nobody really does them that much. They either do Race of Banners or Deploy Scramblers.
So it's a psychic action,
It
right?
is. It's a psychic action, so during my psychic phase, costs 4 warp charge of 4. I have to do it at least 2 times to score 8 points. And if I do it 4 times, so roughly right near the end of the whole battle, I can score 15.
Now, you may want to reconsider that. I think if you do a psychic action, you can't cast any other psychic spells.
You can. It takes up the slot of one of your psychic spells. Eldrin can cast 3, so one of those spots will be filled up with Pierce the Veil.
Okay.
I had to look that up once for a Psychic Ritual.
Okay.
So I had to make sure, because I was definitely throwing one of my Farseers into just middle combat. I was like, he's going to
So it
ritual
just
the whole
counts
time.
as one of your psychic spells, and he can cast a bunch, so it should be fine. Okay.
Whew. And then next one is a good classic, which I think will help one for the Pierce the Veil, but also playing aggressive this time, is Engage on All Fronts.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I can find it.
I love Engage on All Fronts because it doesn't require an action.
Indeed. Oh, yep, there we go. Engage on all fronts, so no actions, but classic one from all the codexes. Score 2 victory points at the end of your turn if you have 2 or more units from your army within 3 different tables, which I think I'll be able to cover with some Banshees, Dire Avengers. Maybe even Eldrin himself will get some coverage. And then score 3 or more points if I have more units wholly within each table corner, which definitely possible, but it's going to be a grind.
So 3 table quarters will be 2 a turn. All 4 would be 3 a turn.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see here. You could max out all of these. So you have max possible score of 100 points.
Yep. Let's go.
You just have to lose.
Just 6 shy.
lose no troops, basically.
Yeah. I gotta roll perfectly every time, and that's where Strands of Fable come in.
All right, well, let's take a look at the armies here. I'll go ahead and grab the handheld cam here, and we'll hopefully get that working. There we go. All right, so starting with my Dark Angels. Should I turn that one off? Alright, that's a little better. Okay, so here's my Dark Angels Patrol, and I have 2 HQ characters, 2 units of troops, and 2 elites, which is the most elites you can take, actually, in this. Okay, so again, my Warlord is going to be Master Chizakiel. He's a Phobos captain, and his relic is the Reliquary of Gathalamor. Same one I used last time to kind of shut down your psychic powers. If you cast a psychic power within 18 inches of him, you have -1 to cast, and if you fail, you take, on a 4-up, you take D3 mortal wounds. And for his Warlord trait, I've gone with Storm of Fire again, which is core units get an extra point of armor penetration on a roll of 6 to wound while within 6 inches of him. And then backing him up today, first time I'm bringing my Phobos Lieutenant, Lieutenant Temelicus. I think I got that right. All right, and he is just your classic Phobos Lieutenant. He could deep strike, but I'm actually not going to deep strike anything this game. And he gives units with core units within 6 inches reroll 1s to wound. So if the 2 of them are together, core units around them will be getting reroll 1s to hit, reroll 1s to wound, and an extra point of armor piercing on a 6 to wound. So going for the sort of classic Space Marine castle of rerolls. I've got 2 units of infiltrators, These guys are Primaris Marines in Phobos armor who can infiltrate. Each unit has a Helix Adept, who's kind of like a apothecary in training, who gives them ignore the first failed save that they make. Reduces the damage of the attack to 0, so pretty good on like a damage 2 attack. And so here's the second unit of those. And then they do also auto wound on 6s to hit with their bolters. They have smoke grenades, so they can use smoke screen for -1 to hit for a command point. And being Primaris, they can also use transhuman physiology for a command point. Then moving on to my 2 units of elites, I've got a unit of 10 scouts led by a pretty awesome Sergeant Temin, I named him. And 4 of them have sniper rifles. There's one with a missile launcher. The sergeant and the 4 guys in the back have bolt guns. And the front 6 guys all have camo cloaks. So I'll probably be losing the first 4 as my, or the guys without cloaks as my first casualties. And then the remaining 6 guys will have +1 to their armor saves in cover, or when benefiting from cover, which includes being behind dense terrain. And lastly, I have my squad of 10 Terminators, so maybe let's put them like that. So this squad of Terminators has, Sergeant has Stormbolter and Power Sword. There's 1 heavy weapon, which is an assault cannon. The rest all have Power Fist and Stormbolter, except for these 2 guys in the back who have Chain Fists and Stormbolters. So there's the big squad of 10 Deathwing I promised to bring to hunt down and destroy this webway portal. So pretty excited about this army. Kind of a small elite army. I only have 6 units total, so that should hopefully help me get grind them down pretty often. And I'm going to go ahead and hand the camera over to Dominic to show us his Eldar.
All right, hello everybody. Here's Dominic's Eldar for our custom craft world of Uthway. Up front we have Eldrian Swiftblade, or the Eldrad proxy model for him. He has 3 Psychics and 3 Denies, which will be Mind War, Doom, and Executioner for getting off some heavy offensive and defensive capabilities for our guys. One of those will be filled up early on for the Pierce the Veil. Next to him, Eldrian's actually called in for help this turn, this battle round, with the Howling Banshees for the for this Incursion battle, this final fight for the Webway, opting to send his Farseer back and called in for Jang Zar to lead the squad of Banshees in the back, hopefully to get them a good charge, get them some good rolls offs, and do some good infliction of damage and movement across the board. Next to him, we have the Wraith Lord, who I've brought for a few games now. Missed out on the last game, but he has a Star Cannon and a Scatter Laser on him and 2 Shuriken Catapults, so he's going to be good at shooting up the board, covering it best that he can, and just providing the heavy support that he supports and fills. Behind him, we have a squad of Dark Reapers with their Dark Reaper Exarch. These are the older models that are being replaced currently by Games Workshop. So 4 of them have the Reaper Launcher, and the Exarch has the Tempest Launcher. Should be really good for shooting through cover and ignoring line of sight. Next to him, we have the squad of 10 Banshees led by their Howling Banshee Exarch, who has the currently equipped profile of the Executioner Blade and a Shuriken Pistol, but otherwise they all run with their Power Swords. So they're going to be used primarily just to run up the board, hopefully either secure some objectives or contest some objectives best as they can. And my last 2 units are going to be these 2 Dire Avenger squads. I will explain the squad in the back in a moment, but they both have the Dire Avenger Exarchs equipped with the dual Avenger Shuriken Cannons, running the new profiles for them as well for the new codex that I've written down and waiting to get released, but squad of 10 in the front and in the back. And these squads in the back, while they are Guardian units, much cheaper to just do Guardians and convert them, and the story for them is that they don't have their plumes yet because they're new and in training. So hopefully down the line I can fully replace them with Dire Avenger heads or plumes and keep their Guardian armor, or just get new Guardians altogether. And that's what I have for currently my army. So I have 1, 2, 3 elites, 2 heavy supports, and 2 HQs for this field, which will put me down at -3 CP running the Vanguard detachment.
Cool. I'll put us back on the interview cam here. All right, guys. Super excited for this game 3 of Dark Angels versus Eldar. Currently, our series is tied 1-1, so this is going to be the tiebreaker game between us. Love playing against Dominic. Really excited for this game, and we're going to go ahead and set up the table. We do have a couple chats. So, hi, Casper. Welcome to the chat. He says, Alfarius is loyalist. Mate, I have something very, very important to tell you. Uh-oh, this sounds like a troll coming up. All right, well, you can go ahead and type that in the chat while we're setting up the game, and we will be back with you in about a couple minutes. Hey, welcome, Eugene Green. Great to see you. All right, everybody, I'm going to put you on the reloading screen for just a minute while we rearrange our cameras, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes or less.
Cool beans.
Go live again.
Alrighty.
Hey guys, welcome to the Battle Cam, and we got lots of chats. I love it. Casper V saying Dark Angels are traitors. I've heard that one a couple times. Python, this Baneblade will never finish reloading. Welcome to the chat, Python. Great to have you with us. We're getting ready to start the game. Casper, Rip Baneblade. Actually, that's a Falchion, guys. Dark Angel Super Heavy. Or Space Marine Super Heavy. And yes, it did finally finish. Welcome to the game. We got our room cam set up here. Got the dice cam in the bottom right, and we got the table cam so you guys can see the action pretty well. Hoping to upgrade that table cam at some point for something that can focus a bit better, but that's all we got for now, so sorry about that. And Dominic won the roll-off for side, so he has picked the left side of the table here. You can see Dominic is represented by the color red for Xenos, and I am represented by the color blue for Imperium today. Dominic, you want to move your light a little bit out of the corner because it might be a kind of off there.
A little bit forward.
All right, so we're going to be playing Show of Force mission. This is a 1,000-point incursion game, and I'll give you guys a little tour of the table. We have 4 objectives. This is a hold 1, hold 2 style mission. So we got 1 in our deployment zone, 2 in the middle of the table. There's Dominic's, and they are on a green disc, so it's easier to tell what is on the objective. We have several forests on the table. Each one has got a kind of a base, so you can tell which models are in the forest and which are not. We have some line of sight blocking terrain, a couple big rocks here, and 1 in the middle. And Dominic, should we treat this as not difficult ground? Oh,
yes.
Let's put you on this side.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out a good spot on the camera there so people could see the CP.
Right there, and then I'm going to be here with 6 CP. I think those are visible. I guess yours do need to be down more like here.
Okay.
Okay, sorry for bumping that. All right, and then anything else about terrain? We each have a crater in our deployment zone. And the deployment zones are 10 inches deep, and they extend pretty much up to the line of sight blocking terrain and the front edge of the forest. So tried to make those really easy to see with just placement of terrain so we don't have to put down dice. And would you mind handing me my tape measure there?
Yes.
On the corner of the table?
There it is.
Make sure this is 10 inches. Yeah, pretty much. All right, and then I just went ahead and put some large terrain along the edge of the battlefield on both sides to kind of hem us in so we can see the boundaries. We are playing on a 44-inch deep board by 30 inches wide, which is minimum for incursion. And Dominic, you won the roll-off for picking sides, so you're going to be placing the first unit.
All right, let's get a little bit exciting here.
And we got some more chats. I love it.
Started off loud and
Oi, Eldar guy, kill those heretics. So it sounds like Casper's rooting for you, Dominic.
There we go.
Eldar guy, you need to know I'm betting on you to win. You gotta win.
Put pressure on me now all of a sudden.
That's exciting.
It got intense.
I love it.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and start off with these Dark Reapers, getting right up into this line.
Okay.
I'm going to put the XR at the front, and a few on the objective, and 2 will be hiding within the cover.
Okay. Well, I'm very tempted to put one of my squads of infiltrators on one of these center objectives, but my worry is that as soon as you move into these forests, you'll be able to shoot them. I guess as soon as you move into this forest, you'll be able to shoot them with no penalty, and they may not stand up to much fire. Now, I'm not deep striking anything, so I'm actually planning to put my Terminators on the table today.
All right.
Maybe I should put the Terminators down first because they're physically the biggest unit.
Decisions.
I could at least put them in cover. So I think I'll put my Terminators in this forest here. Alright, that is my first deployment.
Alright, second deployment for the Eldar. I'm going to place my Howling Banshees inside this line of cover.
I must be the bad guys for bringing 10 Deathwing.
You mean Alpha Legion Deathwing?
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't had a game with somebody just bringing Alpha Legion versus Dark Angels. I feel like it would be
I don't know one person who plays Alpha Legion.
It's like the Eldar get a reroll hits, and I think reroll wounds. or like an extra attack if they're fighting Solanesh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's just, okay, cool, we'll just benefit off Solanesh now.
Drukari have an anti-Slanesh stratagem. Okay, that's your first drop, right?
Sure is.
Well, I'm thinking I want to start building my Space Marine castle. So perhaps we'll put the Warlord right here, within 6 of the Terminators.
All right. Python Knight says, I'm rooting for Dark Angels.
Hey, all right.
And then Casper says, do y'all like turtles? I don't. Followed by Python asking if the match is 500 or 1,000 or 2K. And
It's 1,000 points.
Yep, sure is. 1,000 points of Dark Angels, not Dark Eldar, versus Eldar.
Thank you, Python Knight. I appreciate your support.
All right. So you put your captain out. I'll put a spicy Giant Zara on the field.
Exciting. I love your James R model.
Oh, I love her hair. I wonder if they're gonna do a new one. That's the real question.
I gotta get my Lilith Hesperex painted so we can have a Eldar Drukari showdown.
Oof.
All right, I'm up. So I'm thinking I want to place down one of my squads of infiltrators. Let's put them kind of behind this line of sight blocker so maybe you can't see them.
Safe than sorry.
And then they can move out on turn 1 when I get to go.
All right. Let's go for the Wraith Lord. Put him up in a nice area for shooting. The question is where for shooting? Yeah, he'll go up here. He'll extend his hand of offering. After, for the first game, he offered it out, and he also decided to shoot at him.
I thought he was picking up the supplies.
Yeah, the supplies, and he's like, okay, I'm going to crush this, and I'm going to get shot. Survived, though.
Okay, so I cannot actually infiltrate with my Phobos Lieutenant, surprisingly, so he'll just go as far forward as he can in the deployment zone.
All right. Next, I will do my rookies, as I will call them. My rookie Dire Avengers.
All right.
They're going to be same thing, as far up as possible, and we should put their Exarch up front, since he's leading these rookies. There we go. Fill this line.
Hey, I don't see any textured bases on these guys.
Yeah, they were a last minute of me waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and said, yeah, I need to finish them.
Oh, cool. Well, I'll give you a pass on that.
First time using the airbrush on them, so.
Cool.
So excited for that, but once they hit the board again, they'll get a nice textured base.
Okay, next up, I'm going to be dropping my second squad of infiltrators.
Pew pew.
Where do I want them? I think I want them behind the first squad so that I can have them within 3 inches of my characters for some character shielding. Lookout, sir, protection. And how do you like my little sergeant there? He's dual wielding his pistol and
there you go.
silence.
It's like he's running forward and pew, 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 pew.
I think it's called the Instigator Carbine or something.
Followed by the thundering roar of a bolter.
Oh yeah.
All right, I will do my final squad of actually elite Dire Avengers over here supporting this Wraith Lord.
The professionals.
Yes, the professionals.
The other guys are the expendables.
Yeah. That's what I just need to print right along their base now. The professionals and the expendables.
Yeah.
Watch the expendable squad do much better than the professional squad.
Well, that's the funny thing is they're just as good.
Oh yes.
They just don't get credit for it.
Not yet. Yeah. We'll see after this game if they get their plumes or not.
They want it bad.
They need it. They got to have it.
So they're gonna try hard.
They need to. They need to pull it off.
All right, now it's time for my last squad, and it's scouts, so they can also infiltrate. What do I want to do with them? They have some camo cloaks, so maybe I'll drop them. Kind of having a hard time deciding if I want to put them back here in the crater for 2-up armor save, because they have 4-up plus cloak plus crater, or if I want to put them here in the
support
in the forest. At least in the forest, they'll have 3-up save with the camo cloak and
no restriction on movement either.
and they'll be within range of the characters for rerolls. So.
Because you can always play with them to move out, and either because you could have this squad move to take this objective, or have them support the Terminators in taking this objective.
Then again, if I did put them over here, it would kind of suppress your Banshees running straight up a little more.
Yep, it's a move. It really is a move.
Yeah, tough decision. Oh, you haven't placed down your Eldrad yet.
Yes, he is the last and final.
The other option is I could stick him up here in the terrain.
I assume it's, 9 inches away? That's per usual stuff. Yeah, just almost throw them right up here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was thinking about it.
Only problem is that they are super exposed. So
your Banshees would come right at them.
Either the Banshees shoot at them, or if I can't shoot your guys with either of my Avengers, everyone could just see them up there and then just shoot away.
I'm thinking what I want to do is put 6 in the crater
and just leave
and 4 outside the crater within range of my characters. So this way they could stay stationary. If the character's also stationary, they could get the rerolls turn 1.
Mm-hmm. And as people move, you can just move them to cover the objective as well as you move up your captains.
Yeah, if I do take these 4 off as casualties, they'll lose the objective. But Dark Angels +1 to hit if they're stationary. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping I can leave some of my guys stationary turn 1. We'll see.
Right.
All right. Well, that's my deployment.
All right. Last one will be Eldrin Swiftblade, and I think Eldrin's going to do what he does best as a leader and support the Expendables.
All right, we're getting ready to roll off for first turn. We're going to roll simultaneously here, but we did get some more chats. A bunch more chats. Let's see here.
Casper says Dark Heretics and Space Elves.
Mm-hmm.
Space Elves better to rowboat girly men than those horrible heretics. Followed by Python. Listen, things happen, and Gilman is a cool dude.
Casper has him as a model. He's badass. Cool.
Nice.
Gilman is and his Ultramarines get memed on too much, says Python.
I will agree. With him coming back and everyone wanting more Primarchs to come back, Gilman coming back is kind of the big, okay, he brought back one. Where's the rest?
Can't wait for the Lion.
Where's Lionel Johnson?
Hey, we got RS Blendon back. How's it going, all? Good to see you, Blendon.
Howdy.
We're good timing. We're just about to roll off for turn 1. Let me grab a dice. All right, here we go. All right. Hey, Dark Angels get turn 1. Exciting. Now I wish my guys were all in the open so they wouldn't have to move. Well, let's see here. This is I can see James R with some snipers, but are you within 36? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see.
All right, I'll roll some Strands of Fate dice.
Oh, right, okay.
All right. Oh, where's my description table? I might have to pick up some saves. So we got a save. Put my save dice up here. That way, if they fall off, people can tell me if I'm lying or not.
Let's see if those can be seen. Yeah, they can actually see them.
All right.
It will help if I move this back just a tad.
Looks like a charged dice right here. That might come in handy.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Just checking the profile on my sniper rifle real quick here.
For those that are curious, I am using some of the released rules for the Eldar Codex that has been coming out, so trying to do the Strands of Fate. I've wrote down on a piece of paper a lot of the new weapon profiles and characteristics and some for the troops. I have not written down the new one for the Banshees. That's just me being lazy. But I have a plan that I want to do with my codex to update it versus having to buy the new one straight up outright, except for the new pages. Now let me look at
my sniper rifles deal a mortal wound on a roll of 6 to wound. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be good combined with the reroll 1s to wound.
Alright, so we got a 2-up save. And what do you have for AP? What, -1?
-1 on the sniper rifle.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Well, I guess first things first, in top of command phase, I'll gain a command point.
Go for it.
And now I've got to think really hard if I want to drop a orbital on you.
Roll and see if I can get an extra one.
Oh,
there we go.
All right.
For those curious, Craft Roll both way has 2. It has the Everyone gets 6 up field opening for Spirit Stones, and at the beginning of each person's turn, you roll a d6. On a 6, you get an extra CP. More fun to play with.
Looks like we got some chats. You want to read those while I do my move?
Sure do. So, Arrespondo, we were talking about that Fire and Fade on stream. I think it would be really good. Yes, it moved from, I believe, 2 CP to 1. So that's pretty neat, but you can't do it, I believe, if you do the D6 battle focus move. Bought my old Python says I bought my old codex for Army in the Making. You know, building the army takes priority. Of course.
Well, I've got some bad news. My Terminators are in difficult ground, right? Forests are difficult ground.
Yep.
So their 5-inch move is reduced to a 3-inch move.
Oof.
And they don't have assault weapons, so they cannot advance and still shoot. And further bad news, their Stormbolters are 24-inch range, so most of these are not going to be in range because we have 24 inches between our armies.
Right.
So the ones who
Right
failed to make it out of the woods, I only have 4 that are in range there.
Ironic. The assault cannon, a heavy weapon.
Oh, right, yeah, -1 to shoot to hit with that, huh?
Right.
Okay, and not an assault weapon, yeah, that's funny.
Okay, why not just call it a heavy cannon?
Let's see, I do want to move my characters, we'll do that last.
Alright.
So I think I'm going to move
I might have to pop off something.
out on the left side here with my Marines. So 6 or 7-inch move on Primaris. What's your bet?
Let's see, standard Eldar 7. I'll say 7. Why not?
Infiltrator squad movement 6. Wow. So 4 inches in difficult ground.
I have to do this.
So I did not drop an orbital, saving my command points.
This orbital comes in on the next turn, right?
Yeah.
That's always an effy thing, except the Eldar are getting the Eldritch Blast, which is it follows the same profile as an orbital, but it happens on that turn. So I am curious to see how much points is an orbital? 3? 2?
3, I think.
Yeah, I could see the Eldritch Blast since it happens on the turn and deals, I think they said it's the same profile as an orbital. I think because it happens on the same turn, I think it will be 4 CP. Just for that extra, hey, you're getting it casted this turn. Or
I bet it'll be 3 because of power creep.
I wonder if it's going to be 3, but it's going to take the spot of a power. I wonder if that's what it's going to be. Or a lot of Eldar Psychers have 2 slots. So I wonder if it's going to be it takes up the slot of 2 warp charge of 4 or 5. And then you do the pretty much like a big area of effect smite. I wonder if that's how it's going to play as.
Okay, so I am moving my characters. I got Tamelicus, my lieutenant, moved up, so he's within range of all squads. And Captain Chizakiel is going to get out of the forest doing the same thing. Okay, so we've got the nice, command bubble there. And I was able to leave my scouts stationary. I'm doing that just to get some extra shots with the sniper rifles. And I think my rocket guy here can just see that one of your Dire Avengers, because he does not have the Ignore Lookout Sir roll to shoot James R.
Okay.
So that's probably about the shape of my turn 1 movement. Ready to jump into shooting. I don't have any psychic spells. So, starting with let's do the scout squad just for fun.
Yep.
So I've got 4 scout sniper rifles. We'll use green dice for those. And they're going to go into Jane's R.
All right.
And we're going to put the rocket launcher frag missile into the Dire Avengers.
All right. I will do lightning fast reactions on Giant's R.
So -1 to hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Cost me a CP for that.
That'll cancel out my +1 to hit from being stationary, so I'll be back to hitting on 3s.
Okay.
So starting with, and then the bolters are out of range.
Okay.
So starting with the sniper rifles, 4 sniper rifle shots at James R, hitting on 3. No ones to reroll, 2 hits. And now strength 4.
Toughness 4.
Okay, so needing 4 up to wound, and 6s are a mortal wound. Rerolling 1s.
Nice.
2 wounds.
AP.
-1 for 1 damage.
Alright, see if she has any special stuff. Nope. But you said 2?
Yep.
Alright.
She has a 3 up normally?
She has a 2 up, so now she's looking for 3.
Oh dear.
Saves them both.
Okay. Here's the...
I like to imagine she uses her blade and just slices the bullets.
Frag missile, number of shots. It's a 6.
Nice.
So here's 6
She's
shots.
only a squad of 10. It's a minimum of 3 anyways.
Oh, good point.
Yep. So
Hitting on... it's a heavy weapon on stationary, so hitting on 2s with a +1 to hit for being stationary.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s next to the captain. There's a 1 to reroll. So all hit, and
Right.
now strength 4.
I think we're toughness 3. Yep.
So
Toughness
be
3.
wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s next to the lieutenant.
Alright, there's 1.
Only half of them wounded. I have an extra AP on my heavy weapons on turn 1 as Dark Angel Devastator Doctrine.
Alright.
Looking up the frag missile AP, I want to say it's -1, but maybe not. Let's look. Missile launcher.
Let's see what we want to say.
Why is it so hard to find? Here we go. Frag missile, no AP, so it's -1 with Devastator Doctrine.
Oh, that's not too bad.
3 wounds.
Alright, that just puts us at a 5 up and 1, 3. And let's take the chance. I'll use my Strands of Fate to save one of them.
Cool.
I'd rather lose 2 than 3, and we're looking for our 5 up and 1, and then we'll go into damage for the Feel No Pains. So none of them make it. And
1 damage each.
Alright, so we're looking for 2 6s. Alright, so we save 1, and 1 dies. Nice.
Blunded's reminding you about Fire and Fade this game.
Yes, Fire and Fade can only be used if I don't do the Battle Focus move. The new Battle Focus is a D6 move and shoot,
Oh, okay.
or shoot and move to hide behind cover. But Fire and Fade is the just default movement and then fade away. So that it could be useful for the Banshees, but they changed it to Fire and Fade can't be used if you're going, or you can't charge if you're going to use Fire and Fade.
Okay, next up I'm going to shoot some infiltrators. I've got a squad of 5 here.
Alright.
And 24-inch range on their bolters. So I've got one guy who's going to shoot into your Dire Avengers.
Cool.
And the other 4 are going to shoot into your Dark Reapers.
Okay.
And they move, so they're only getting 1 shot apiece. We'll start with the one guy shooting into your Dire Avengers, hitting on a 4, because -1 through the forest.
Nice.
He hits with a 6, which is not a wound.
Okay.
AP, nothing.
AP nothing, so we're looking for a 4, and it's just 1 shot?
Yep.
5. Got it.
Okay, 4 shots into your Dark Reapers. Rerolling 1s next to the captain. Hitting on 4s, because I have -1.
Alright.
So 3 hits, and 1's an auto wound. The other 2 are strength 4 versus toughness 3.
Yep.
So 2 wounds, no AP.
2 wounds, no AP, and I think Reapers are also... Actually, let me make sure that their toughness is also good. I think it is. Yeah. Alright, we're looking for a 3-up save.
3 up. Cool.
Yeah. It was 2?
Yep, 2.
Okay. Alright, so 1 dies.
Cool.
Take this guy off.
Second squad, let's make sure they're in range with the 24-inch bolter, single shot. So I think they're going to all go into the Dark Reapers.
Cool.
5 guys shooting 1 shot each. Hitting on 4s. No, nothing to reroll there, and then no auto wounds. And strength 4, toughness 3.
Yep.
Nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a 1 I can reroll. That's 1 wound. No
Okay.
AP.
Looking for, what did we say, 3s?
Oh, it's also a 6. That's a -1 to AP from Storm of Fire. So
Okay, so 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to do my funeral pains. Oh well. Do it for this guy. Oh, he makes it. Nice.
You can roll your feel no pain.
Oh, for the guy that died?
Go for it, yeah.
Okay. I'm just on a 6. Nope.
Okay. Alright, now on to the Terminators. I've got, I think the assault cannon is 24-inch range.
Yeah, so we can pretty much...
Yep, it is 24, heavy 6.
Alright, you can hit only one Dire Avenger, or you can hit the Wraith Lord pretty well.
Am I in range of the Dark Reapers?
Let's see. So this guy, yeah, you can hit the Exarch.
Okay, so I'll put the 6 shots from the assault cannon into the Dark Reapers.
Alright.
And I've also got 3 Marines here who are going to rapid fire your Wraith Lord.
Okay.
These 3 here.
Alright.
So 6 shots against your Dark Reapers with the assault cannon. So normally I hit on 3s.
What we're looking at.
And I moved with a heavy weapon, so 4s.
Okay.
Even though I'm shooting through dents, it won't add any extra penalty.
Yeah.
So 4s to hit with the assault cannon against Dark Reapers.
Alright.
We're rolling a 1 next to the captain.
Alright. So 2 hit, toughness 3.
Strength 6, toughness 3, so 2s.
Alright.
2 wounds at minus. Assault cannon is normally -1, so it's -2 in assault doctrine.
Alright. Looking for 5s.
Yeah.
Nope. Then what is it? 1 damage?
1 each, yeah.
Alright. And feel no pains. Nope.
Cool. 2 more Dark Reapers.
Yep.
And 3 Marines with the bolters, storm bolters. So that's they always rapid fire in Terminator armor to maximum range. So that's 12 shots at your Wraith Lord.
Alright.
Hitting on normally 3s, but you're in dense cover.
Yes.
So 4s. Rerolling a 1 because they are core. So looking for 4s. That's pretty good. All but 3 I think hit. Now strength 4, toughness 6.
Toughness 7.
Okay. So 5s.
Yep.
But Storm of Fire will give me extra AP on 6s. Oh no! Thank goodness I'm next to the lieutenant for rerolls here. So needing 5s.
Alright,
That's
so
3 with 1 Storm of Fire. So Storm Bolters have no AP, so it's 2 at no AP and 1 at a -1.
okay, I'll roll a 2 first. That will be a 3 up. Alright, so for feel no pain, and then the 1 at a 4. Alright.
Made that one. So feel no pain for 1 damage.
Yep. And he feels it just a little bit.
Alright, I have my captain here, and maybe even my lieutenant can fire. Not used to bringing the Phobos lieutenant, I have to review his weapon. Lieutenant in Phobos armor is armed with a master-crafted Oculus Bolt Carbine. It's 24-inch range, rapid fire 1, so I believe he's in range of your Wraith Lord.
It's this guy in the back, right?
Yeah, him right there.
Yep, just barely.
Okay, and it's going to be 1 shot because it's rapid fire 1. It's strength 4, but it's damage 2. And each time an attack is made with this weapon, the target does not receive the benefits of cover.
Okay, so you'll be hitting on your 3?
I don't think so, because I think that's a penalty to me, not benefit to you.
Right.
So I think I still get the penalty, unless he has an ability that lets him ignore penalties to his ballistic skill, which he does not. Okay, so single shot. He is ballistic skill 2 up, so it'll be 3s through the forest. It hits. Strength 4, so I need a 5 to wound. Does not wound. And now the Phobos captain, with his master-crafted Instigator Bolt Carbine. 30-inch range, I'm going to put a shot into the Wraith Lord.
Alright.
And he hits on 2s normally. 3s through the forest. Unless he can ignore that. Nope. So that's a miss.
Alright.
And that's my whole army is shot.
Whew.
Of course, there was no primary score on turn 1 from the primary mission. Grind them down, I killed no units. And Stubborn Defiance, I am nominating... Oh, shoot. I messed up Stubborn Defiance. In my first command phase, I'm supposed to nominate an objective.
But I assume you're nominating that one because it's in your field.
Well, I have to have objectives secured, which scouts do not. So I'm going to go ahead and nominate this one just for kicks.
Let's put a spicy bullet on there so it's the one that...
No, I'll do a green gem.
Okay, green gem I. Cool. That way we know it's the one you're looking for.
Yep. But very sad, I kind of messed that one up. I forgot about that kind of. So unfortunately, I'm probably not going to score too well on that one. Well, I'd say things are already kind of tipping toward the Eldar here as we go into Dominic's turn 1. And again, no primary. You do get a command point.
Yep. And see if we get an extra one.
Ah.
If I don't throw the dice across the field first, but it was a 1, so no. All right. Movement.
Okay.
Let's start off with, well, since Rayfor's here.
While you're moving, I'll read some chats.
All right. And then moving out of the forest is a -2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's down to 6.
Python Knight, I still haven't bought my old codex for my army in making. You know, building the army takes priority. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll move the Rayford up to there. We'll move some Dire Avengers, since they're coming out of the forest. Or maybe we can just move them up. A few of them up. Okay. So, we'll make it there. One guy will make it here.
With a -2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep some of them in, some of them out.
We went for a heavily forested battlefield because this is the area where the Eldar have their webway portal. So it kind of made sense that they would have it in a very natural, beautiful location without a lot of ruins around.
Right, Dark Reapers, because of how movement is going to be, then we're just going to move this guy back some.
They don't have heavy weapons?
They do.
Might want to leave them stationary.
No, they get no penalties. To
and it wouldn't matter anyway because you're shooting through a bunch of woods.
Yeah, and they always hit on a 3.
Oh, right. Even when moving and shooting through woods?
Yep.
Okay.
Because supposedly they see through their barrel.
Ah.
Alright, these guys can move freely, so they're going to move up. That sounds about good. Move this back so it's more.
7-inch move?
Yep.
Okay.
Do I want to? Nah, I don't want to blade snow. Well.
Or do you?
Yeah, that's a hard one because if I can move them up to.
So they have assault weapons.
They do.
Okay.
So it would be a -1 to hit.
Right.
But they hit on 3s. But that's 3 shots times 10, 30, 33 shots. I'm doing too much math. the worst way to play a 40k game, math. I can either help them support these guys, or have them move over and support these guys. So move them out of 5, but they're going to advance.
Oh, I did want to mention, we didn't decide this is difficult ground, so the only extra movement you pay is climbing up the stairs.
Ooh.
But
Yep.
we also didn't say it gives any cover, so you're kind of exposed if you're on it, but at the same time it doesn't slow you down too much.
Yeah, I think I'm going to advance the Dire
Okay.
Avengers. See how far we can get with them.
1 extra inch!
Yeah, we'll see if you reroll.
Command reroll, good idea.
2. We'll take a 2. It at least gives us from that penalty.
Gives you a 9-inch move at least.
Yeah.
And if you move into woods, you still get to go 7.
Yeah, so I mean we can support up these guys really well. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the move. Support up these guys. 7. Okay. Yeah, 7 gets us right up to the edge of the cover. Seven puts him at the back. No, go to your expendable squad. 7 puts you in the back. 7 puts you over here. 7 puts you in the back. 7 in the 7 in the back. Alright. Eldar will do his regular movement. I think it's a 7 inches, not feet. 7-inch movement. If I can find him. Yep, 7 inches. Okay, cool. So he can support these guys pretty well then.
Okay.
Jane Czar has an 8-inch movement, but I'm going to advance her. She advances up 4, so it gets her to 12. So 12 inches from her gets us right up to the objective.
Cool.
Howling Banshees, instead of advancing them, I'm going to do Matches Agility stratagem. So before moving them, instead of doing a d6 per movement, they get a 6 up. Or, yeah, 6 up. They get an auto 6 inches.
Okay.
So Banshees are static 7, but now they're moving at 13.
Smart. But they do have to be closer than Jane Czar to protect her from look.
No, they move 8 inches, so they're going to be moving up 14.
Okay.
So
you can get a few of them in front of Jane Czar.
Yeah.
Cool.
So at least this one does.
Well, they have to kind of come around the
Yeah.
terrain, so maybe back an inch.
Yeah, it's like right at this corner. So they're right around the cover, so we'll just say 13 to supplement that 1 inch.
Thanks.
Yep. I should move this first. Whoop, there you go.
You got it.
Then everyone else falls in right behind. Cool. But now we get some good stuff because we advanced.
See if I can set up a little. See if I can set up a little handheld shot here.
Alright, so shooting, or no, psychic phase, we'll go for...
Alright guys, here's Jane Czar coming around the side of the terrain with her Banshees.
Okay, so we're not within 18 inches of your captain, that's perfect. But we'll do some stuff. We're going to cast Doom, goes off on a 7. I'm going to cast Doom on, so that's, actually, no. So reroll. Let's do one that will benefit my people a little bit. Where's it at? I have the extra ones here. Guess I get to cast a spell.
Are you within range to do, or where do you have to be to do the psychic action?
I have to be 4 inches away from your zone.
Oh, okay. Like within 4 inches of my deployment zone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then 4 inches away from your...
Any of my troops?
Yeah.
Or any of my units?
Mm-hmm. No, I can't find the list of 5 psychic phase. It's okay. That's why we have the booklets. There it is. Ooh. That's what I was looking for. Is it this one? Yes. I'm going to cast Guide on... This guy's 18 inches. Who's 18 inches? 18 inches gets off at the back. I don't have my right forward. 18 inches, that's these guys. Yeah, then we're going to cast Guide on the Wraith Lord.
Okay.
So it goes off on a 7. Goes off on 8.
Oh. I did forget one model. My Deathwing Terminator squad does have a Watcher in the Dark, which is like once per game, deny the witch.
Nice.
So to represent that, I got the little Watcher in his robes here. Just gonna have him hanging out with the Deathwing.
Next we're going to cast, because we can reroll failed wound rolls with Ultiway now. Yeah, I guess we'll do, your captain's not 18, none of your dudes are within, no, that Terminator's not in sight. But we'll do Executioner for closest enemy within 18 inches, which is your squad here. That's the boom boom one.
And it doesn't require line of sight.
Nope.
Okay.
Just the nearest one. So it goes off on a 7, but because we passed our previous psychic test, it goes off on a 6.
Okay.
Goes off on 6.
Let me. You rolled a 6.
Yes.
Let me check the range for Deny the Witch. Is it 24?
Is it? I have no idea.
Yeah, I can look it up. Psychic phase, 24 inches. Let me see if I'm in range with my Terminators, because a 6 might be relatively easy to deny. Alright, so I have my once a game Deny the Witch. I'm going to try it with my Watcher in the Dark.
Ooh,
Needing to beat a 6, and I fail with a 5.
Alright, so Executioner goes off.
D3 mortal wounds.
Yep. So 3
Oh,
mortals,
no,
and if a motto is slain,
It does, yeah.
it does the unit suffers an additional D3 mortals.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
Suffers 2.
Okay, 2 more mortals will kill a guy and do another wound.
Right.
And I can't even use the Helix Gauntlet on this. Alright, you killed 2 Marines out of that unit.
Alright. So that's it for Psychic. I believe that's the only 3 that I casted, right?
Guy,
Executioner.
Executioner.
Guy. Okay, I can cast 1 more. Nobody's in sight still. This is for a morale test. I might as well. So it goes off on a 5, but it'll go off on a 4 since we passed the last one.
Do you have to pick your target first?
I
don't actually know.
Yeah. It's just it's an oral one.
Oh, okay. Auto pass morale or something?
Yep, auto pass morale, and then add 1 to a Deny the Witch for a second until
Cool.
the next phase.
On a 6?
Looking for 4s.
Oh, okay.
Normal charge is 5, but because we passed the previous one, it's 4. And you get a 6.
Yep.
So that'll be there. And that's it for Psychic.
Okay.
Next for shooting. So you can't shoot pistols, but...
I'm really sad to say my Terminators are in the open because some of them are in front of the train.
Yeah, I think we're going to do the Dire Avengers that can shoot. So I think, because they're 18 inches,
Okay.
let's see, who can aim at this squad with 18 that I'm confident?
Here, I'll hold it over the closest guy.
Yeah. Alright. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 6 guys can.
Okay.
Alright, so 6 guys, assault 3, and the Exarch is up front, so he adds an extra 3, but he hits on 2s. But at -1 because of the cover, so we're looking for 3s for the Exarch, 4 for the regulars.
Yep. So 5 regular guys, 3 shots each would be
15.
Was the 6 including this guy here?
Yes.
Okay. So
15 regulars,
all right.
and then 6 from the Exarch.
Right. Okay.
So 3, 6, 9, 12.
And shooting through terrain, so 3's on the Exarch, 4 on the other guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
And what's the strength on these weapons?
4.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so we'll get that was a miss. Sorry everyone. Once we get to wound rolls, we re-roll those.
Cool.
So everything that I took out missed.
How are you re-rolling wounds?
For the craft roll trait.
Oh.
Or one of the newer ones. I think craft rolls are getting 2 now, the supplement.
What?
Oh,
you get 2 traits?
Mm-hmm. So we get the
Is that one of the Ulthway traits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I've only played it as re-rolling wound rolls of 1.
Okay.
That way it's not every. So strength 4, toughness 4.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So force to wound, re-rolling ones.
And then 6s are AP minus 3.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then standard is minus 2.
Wow.
Or minus 1. Let me see here. Nope, minus 2, and then the, I might have written it wrong. Oh no, it's minus 2 on 6s. Minus 1 is regular.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so no.
There's one more 3 back there.
Oh yeah. Alright, there was 1, 1. Nope, stays a 1. Alright, so it looks like we got
7?
Yep. 2 at minus 2 and 5 at minus 1.
Okay, so minus 1 would be 4-ups, and minus 2 would be 5-ups on the red dice. I failed a 5-up, and I failed 2 of the 4-ups, so a total of 3 wounds go through.
Yep, and that's just 1 damage each.
Okay, well that's still enough. Oh, I guess I ignore the first one.
So yeah, because of your apothecary.
Yeah, because my helix adept, and then I take 2 more. So that's a dead guy and a wound on the helix adept.
Cool. Alright. This next squad, let's see, do I want to finish off your squad is the question. Well, let's see, 18 inches. Let's see who can actually see who. So, up until this line, looks like only 3 guys can see either squad. So I think we're going to put,
I can see.
like, I'm going off of the basis of who can see.
I can see 4 guys.
Oh, you're counting this dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see from him to him. If the
Okay.
bases can see.
Okay, it was an iffy, but we'll say these 4 guys into that squad.
Okay.
We'll see if we can finish them off.
You could fire this rear guy into this squad.
Okay. Yeah, so Exarch is also shooting into that squad. So.
Okay, so 3 guys and an Exarch shooting into the wounded squad.
Yep. So they'll be looking for 3s for the Exarch because of the cover, and 4s for the regulars. So that looks like 1, 2, 3, 9 shots from the regulars. The expendables. See if they can put their work to mass. All right, 4s for the Exarch. Sorry, 3 for the Exarch, 4s for the regulars. Alright, Exarch. Then regulars. Cool. About half shots. Strength forward, looking for 4s. Alright, there we go. A lot of minus 2s up there. So 3 minus 2s and 2 minus 1s.
Alright, so 4s and 5s. Failed 2 of the 5s, failed 2 of the 4s, so you do 4 more damage. That's enough to wipe the squad.
Nice. Expendables might just get a plume. They're going to get picked on.
Things are looking pretty good for the Eldari here.
And then 1 guy going into your other infiltrator squad, but they're in the open?
Nope.
Okay.
Plus you advanced with assault weapons, so you're
Right.
-1 anyway.
Right. Oh yeah, with this squad. So we're looking for 3.
4s with that
4s?
guy.
Oh yeah, that's right, they hit on 3s, so 4s. Alright, 1 hit. Looking for 4s. Hits on a 5, so just -1.
4 up. They ignore it with the Helix Gauntlet.
Alright, and then we'll go into the Wraith Lord. He shoots shuriken cannons, catapults at 12, so he can't shoot anybody. That's what I've actually used him instead. Silly.
Oh, you have 1 weapon that's out of range? Oh well.
Yeah, like it's the 2 cannons on this gauntlet.
Hmm.
No, that would have been a thing for me to behoove myself on, but it's okay. Next we'll do the Star Cannon. If I can find the profile for it. And we're going to do Star Cannon into your Terminators.
Okay.
And we're going to do the Scatter Laser into this squad.
Okay.
So Star Cannon is 2 shots. Heavy 2. Both hit. And strength is 8. Or no, strength is 6, sorry.
Okay, well, wounding on a 4 up because they have permanent transfusion.
Okay.
Transhuman.
Looking for. You said 4 up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright,
Got
so
2.
and AP minus 3.
Okay, that puts them on their 5 up invulnerable.
Cool.
Oh no, failed them both.
D3.
Let me
damage.
reroll 1 with the command point. Go for it. Still failed it.
Alright, D3 damage for the first one.
Okay.
3.
Kills a guy.
And then the next one. 2.
Okay, puts a guy down to 1 wound.
Alright. So start cannons are, where's my paper? Heavy 6, so 6 shots, and he's looking for 3s. Ooh. So 4, and this is those your infiltrators. So strength 6, toughness 4.
Did you have a -1 for shooting through the forest?
Yes. Or, yeah, because every other one was just 4. So now we're looking for.
Toughness 4.
Yes.
What's your strength?
6. So we're looking for 3s. So 1, or reroll the 1 for the wounds. Nope. And then AP is 0.
Okay, 3 of them?
Yep.
Okay, so 3 ups. Oh no! That's
And
enough to kill a guy, but
yeah, it's just 1 damage.
I already used my Helix Gauntlet for them, so you kill one of them.
Nice. Alright, next we'll do the Reapers. They have the farthest range, I believe. Yep. And at 48, so.
They can shoot anything on the table.
Yeah, it's just a matter of who I want to shoot is the question.
Yeah.
I think we'll do the 1 Reaper launcher into your Terminators, and I think we'll do the Tempest launcher. Because it always hits on 3s.
Okay.
But how far can the Tempest shoot? Because I might have to shoot some snipers.
Well, it doesn't ignore line of sight, does it?
It does. It ignores. I'm gonna make sure. Pretty sure. In target units that are not visible to the bearer.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he can hit them at 36.
Okay.
All right, so we'll do the Exarch into that squad, and then we'll do the 1 Reaper into your assault squad. So
Into the Terminators, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll start with the Reaper first. He's gonna fire Starshot Missile Heavy 1, and he's looking for.
This is against the Terminators?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's looking for a 3. Hits. Strength is 8. Toughness 5.
Terminators are toughness 4, but they have permanent transhuman.
Oh yeah, so we're looking for 5s anyways.
4.
Or 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll go ahead and do Strands of Fate dice for a wound.
Auto wound, okay.
And then AP -2.
Okay, 4 up. Makes it.
Nice. Alright, now we're going to do the Exarch into the squad in the back.
The Scouts.
Yep, 2d6 shots. 10 shots.
Wow.
And sometimes he either performs really well, or he just gets 2 shots, and I'm like, fantastic.
Oh, we got a couple more chats. Eugene Green UO, thanks for the close-up. That's sick. He likes the look of your Banshees.
Thank you.
And we got TMIR 94. Good to see you. That Deathwing Termi blob looks scary. Yeah, but so do those Banshees. Oh, man.
Alright. Looking for 3s to hit. Make sure.
Now you just... Oh, right. You ignore penalties to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
So, actually, Exarch's hit on 2s.
Right.
And then rolls of 1, he re-rolls. Yes, hit rolls of 1, he can re-roll.
Dang.
Yeah, the Exarch's a beefy boy. So 1. Alright, the rest all hit.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s without line of sight is crazy.
That's how I feel playing against Custodes guys.
Hmm.
I can re-roll 1s, okay. But I hit on 2s. Nice. Our invuln save is a 3. Okay, what else do you got? Oh, we do mortals. Oh, fantastic. So, his strength is 4, so he's looking for 4s to wound. No, I don't think there's any reroll. Yeah, nothing for that except for the rerolls of 1s. So 4s to wound.
Okay.
There's 1. Alright, so 4s above. 6s do nothing. I dropped 1.
Got it.
If I can grab it. It's like fun.
So 4.
And AP is -2.
What? All right. I have some guys in terrain who get +1 to their armor save for being in the crater.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ignore the benefits of cover?
We do not.
Okay.
It's just the.
So they could make a 2-up save and cover with their camo cloaks. I'm gonna take the wounds on those guys.
All right.
So -2, they'll be looking at 4-ups. Failed 3. That's 3 dead scouts in cover with camo cloaks.
Cool.
All right. Anything else?
I think that is it for shooting because Eldar can't shoot. These guys all shot. He shot.
They advanced.
They advanced, so they can't shoot.
Does Jane Czar have an assault weapon?
I think her Triskelion, whatever it's called. I think it might be.
Okay. Hopefully it's not 18-inch range.
You're right. It's 24 inches.
Her distance to the scouts is 15 inches.
It's 12.
Okay.
It's 12 on assault.
So
4.
she's out.
Okay. So she can't hit anybody. No.
Nope.
All right. Cool.
Do you want to know a charge range?
Yeah. Whichever one's closest.
You are 12. You need a 12-inch charge against the scouts, and if you go around the terrain, you need a 12-inch charge on the Marines, on the lieutenant.
Okay, so I think, and if you charge them, they use Tanglefoot grenades. Oh yeah, Tamir 94 says, and that Custodes bring out their Custodian Warden with a 6-up feel no pain, and if you charge them, they use Tanglefoot grenades. Yes, yes they do.
How are you gonna make a 12-inch charge? You have some kind of bonus?
So Strands of Fate dice for charging gives a 6 because they advance this turn. They get a +3. So it already sets them at 9, so I just have to roll a 3.
Your Strands of Fate is a 2, though.
Yes, but that 2 is just the meaning on the dice.
The meaning of a 2 is an automatic 6 on a charge?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, and you get +3 for advancing?
Mm-hmm.
So you get a 6 and a 3, that's 9.
I just need a hit.
And then you need to roll at least a 3?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then with one CP
and you
reroll.
can re-roll it.
So,
Who are you going to declare?
That's a very good question. Because your captain's going to be a problem for me as he moves up the board with Psychic. But your squad in the back there could potentially just be a problem in them of themselves. So I think what I need to do is charge these Banshees into your squad.
Okay, I'm going to Overwatch.
Can't Overwatch Banshees.
Oh.
So, let's see if they make it.
1 dice.
Nice.
Make it with a 4. So that's in a user strain of fate. You have to pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got a 13-inch charge.
Yep.
So your front Banshee can go all the way up to here, like
Okay.
touching this guy basically.
So right up to him.
Even up to here if you want.
Okay. And then everyone follows behind just about. Fills in the gaps up to here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'll put the one more on the side. For when you consolidate. Let go of my hand. And then back. So they fill in this back zone.
Mm.
Or let go of me.
All right. I'll go to the close-up cam for this battle. How about?
Yeah, because then Jane is going to direct her charge over to your lieutenant instead.
Oh, she's going to charge too.
Mm-hmm. But she needs to hit She needs to hit the 6.
Well, let's see what her charge range is to him.
Right.
Going around the terrain, because you can't ignore a terrain on slowdown. So it looks like 13-inch.
13?
Yeah.
Okay, so she...
With a +3, you could make it.
Oh yeah, because I don't have my Strands of Fate anymore, so +3, so that's a 9.
13 minus a 3, you need
Or
a 10. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go for it, and then if anything, we'll see if you reroll this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, rerolling, looking for a 10. Nope.
Nope.
bit on these guys. Alright, now we have the battle of the scouts against the banshees coming up here.
Alright.
Just getting the camera situated for a nice little close-up action shot. Alright, here's a close-up on the action of the banshees versus the scouts. And you got your pile in. Do you want to come around and do that?
Yeah.
Come around the back.
Oh yeah, I guess there are wires that way, huh? So piling puts them at what, an extra 3?
3 inches, and they can ignore the terrain.
Right.
But I guess there's not a lot of room to get in there.
Yeah, it kind of just sets them that 1 inch distance away. So they're gonna have to support here. She's gonna have to move up here. So these ones are not able to hit.
I've really kind of misplayed the primary of this game.
Oh, for which one? Grind them?
Well, on my second turn, you're going to be holding 3 objectives, and I'm going to be on 0. I don't have objectives secured over there.
Yeah, and
it's really sad scouts don't have objectives secured. Okay,
you think they would, being scouts.
Yeah, well, they really got a huge nerf with staying 1 wound and losing troops.
Yeah. That's how Eldar feel, but supposedly Exarchs
it just feels like they're trying to screw scouts out of the game in order to make way for Primaris.
Yeah, like how a lot of the aspect wars are. If they have their Exarch, then they get offset.
4. I count 6 guys fighting, including the Exarch.
Yes.
So 1 Exarch and 5 Banshees.
Yep. Exarch has 4 attacks, and she's 3 attacks. Because aspect warriors get 1, so she gets 3 hits on 2s, and then the regulars get 2 attacks.
Those models do look cool.
So we said 5 for the others. 4, 5. So 5 regulars, 1 for the Exarch. Looking for 2s for the Exarch, 3s for the regulars.
All right.
It's time to
Wow, the Exarch missed one.
Yeah. All right.
Toughness 4.
Yeah, I need to figure out what, because our strength is 4 for the regulars, but the Exarch I think is strength 5.
Okay.
Which doesn't put them that much distance.
So 3s for the Exarch, 4s for the regular guys.
Yes.
Okay.
And then reroll wound rolls of 1.
Oh yeah.
So some 1s there. Exarch was looking for 3s, so we'll take that out for the regulars. Okay. So we got
1 Exarch and 2 regular.
Yeah, Exarch has AP minus 3, or everyone's AP minus 3.
Okay, with my 4-up save, that means no saves at all. So you kill 3 Marines.
All right.
We will remove Sniper, this guy, and this guy. Okay.
All right.
And my turn to fight back?
Yep.
Alright, so I've got a 3-inch pile in. I'm going to move up onto the rim of the crater here.
I was going to say with the rocket guy right behind him.
Yeah, he's going to go right in between.
Support.
Cool. And so I've got the sergeant has 2 attack space, and the other Marines have 1 each.
Yep.
Plus 1 each for shock assault.
Go for it. And you are -1 to hit for the fight phase.
Okay, well, fortunately, they didn't move in the preceding move phase. They're also +1 to hit for being Dark Angels.
Okay, so they're just
Back to
static then.
3s. So, am I still within 6 of the captain? I am. So, rerolling 1s to hit for the unit. All but 1. Strength 4 against toughness
3.
Cool. 3s to wound. And rerolling 1s if I'm still within 6 of the lieutenant, which I am.
Yep.
So pull in the 2s, and that's 5 wounds at no AP.
5 at no AP, so we're looking for 4 of saves. Alright, all but one.
Dang, and can you feel no pain on that?
Yeah, it's just 1 damage?
Yep.
Nope.
Okay, so I killed one.
We'll see you somehow pot shot the guy in the back with a throwing knife.
Yeah, they kind of pile. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's that, huh?
Yep.
So we'll just leave that fight where it's at, and that would be end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Morale check on them. They lost 6 guys. They get a 9. I think that's a failure. I think they're leadership 8. I'll just double check that super quick.
Yeah, morale tests are always the one thing that I always.
I fail it, so they lose a guy, and then 3 more attritions. They lose another one, and we're down to just 2 guys left: the missile launcher and the sergeant.
Cool.
And we go into Dark Angel's turn 2.
Let's do it.
Gain a command point.
Oh yeah, I guess before that we should tally the points, right?
Well, now
Or,
it's
yeah,
still
now
in
we do.
command phase. So, but I get 0. Oh, did you get some engage? You got a unit in this table quarter.
1, 2.
If we're make sure you're
Oh
back
yeah.
in
So
hair.
1.
So 2, 3. So you're in 3 table quarters. You get 2 points.
Cool. Starting off the game strong.
There was no grind them down for me.
Yeah. So I just had the engage, the mission, which I
It's end
scored
of,
this
end
turn.
of turn.
Yeah.
End of game, I mean.
Mhm.
What are you rolling? Oh, you're rolling to see if you get a command point?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to do
and
everything.
you also get your strands of fate.
Yes. So let's see if we get a command point. We do not.
Okay.
Strands of Fate, which I was going to forget. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I told myself to remember it. New question: does the defender always choose which models are destroyed? New.
The defender, or the person taking the wounds, chooses what models to put the wounds on.
Yep. So Strands of Fate. See what we get. See if we get some. Got a few saves. Looks like a charge. And what's 4? 4's the hit.
You get to pick 3 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do I have any psychic? I never get psychic dice.
What are those?
3s.
Oh, okay.
They pop up at the end of the game when either I have no psychers or nobody's in range. But I think I'm going to be safe and do a wound roll. There we go.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. We'll go back to the table cam here. And move that. All right. Well, I think I have to fall back with these guys.
All right.
And -2 to their move means they can only move 4 inches, but that's enough to put them on the objective there.
What is it? 1 CP to do the cut them down, or is it 2 CP?
Oh yeah. I'm not sure. It's in the main rule book.
Strategy.
I think it's in the beginning match play, maybe.
Action, strategic reserves. Nope. Stratagems. Yep. Cut them down as 1 for each model that is within engagement range. For each roll of 6, they suffer a mortal wound. Okay.
You have 3 models in engagement range.
I could kill off a squad if I get 2 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. Cut them down.
Cut them down. Let's see if we make it. Oh,
You get 1.
that was close.
Missile launcher's dead.
All right.
All right. Well, if I do move up onto that objective, I'm going to die pretty dang quick. So I'm actually considering leaving everybody stationary for the bonus to hit.
Yeah, it's a risky play this one now.
Yeah. Well, I could at least move the captain.
To help out your Terminator somewhat?
Well, more like to get him back into
like
protected by the Terminators, kind of.
right, further away from the Banshees.
So I guess I will mention I get 0 primary at the start of the turn. And I'm still looking for Grind Them Down, Assassinate, and Stubborn Defiance.
I think you pretty much killed one person from each squad so far.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking this is gonna be a quick game, and not going my way.
The Eldar came in force. They were prepared to protect the
Well,
Wesway gates.
I hate to say it happens every time I bring scouts. It's almost like auto lose, but we won't blame them.
I think if you have the what's that? The last cannon for your snipers.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't have. It can't ignore lookout though.
Hmm.
Would you mind grabbing my water? It's a blue glass.
Yes. There you go.
Thanks.
I will fill up some myself. Do you just use fridge or whichever one?
It doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. So no movement and.
No, I think I do need to move.
Or at least I would. Oh yeah, because they're gonna get their minus, but to get that extra save though.
I just can't get away from Jane Czar. She's too fast. I don't think I can take her out either, but I could try.
Because she has 8 inches, but if so cover puts me here, but I have to move around cover.
Okay, I'm gonna move my infiltrators back this way. Try and get them in rapid fire range of Jane Czar.
Ooh, nice. You did take assassinate too, so
Right.
there's that potential at least to score those 3.
And then we'll leave the Terminators stationary because they have plenty of targets.
Nice.
I think that's how I want to play it.
Let's do it.
So Terminators are going to shoot first. And they're going to put the toughness 7 on the Wraith Lord.
Sure am.
Alright, I'm going to put the Assault Cannon into your Dark Reapers if I have enough range.
You should.
Yep. So, Assault Cannon going into the Dark Reapers, and everything else is going to go into the Banshees.
Alright.
So, 6 shots, stationary, hitting on 2s normally, -1 for the cover.
Alright.
So, 3s. Rerolling 1s next to the Captain. All hit with the Strength 6 weapon, toughness 3.
Looking for 2.
Rerolling 1s next to the Lieutenant. And 2 6s for Storm of Fire. Those will be at -2. And then 3 at minus. Well, let me double check that. I think Assault Cannon's always.
It's okay. They have a. If nothing has a.
Oh, they have a 5-up in one?
Yeah, they have a 5-up invuln, but if there's no AP, then it's a 3.
Okay, well, I have 3 at -1 and 2 at -2 from Storm of Fire.
Okay, so we'll just go up into the 5-up invuln. So 1 saves, but we're going to feel no pains.
Okay.
And it's just 1 damage.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. At least I rolled all those 1s now.
All right.
They all die.
Great. And then 2, 4, 6, 8 shooting into the Banshees. 4 shots each.
All right.
2, 3,
Banshees.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I might have to use their pistols and charge
8.
somebody if they live.
Do you want to use oh, you're out of command points?
Yeah.
Okay. So normally these will be hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Let me make sure that they are within 6 of this guy. Yep. So this is my turn to feel good here as I'm hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, ignoring this cover because I'm in it.
Yep. Potential to at least kill off 2 squads.
Oh, right.
Or 2 units.
Yeah, good point. I could get grind this turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Do we want to slide? Yeah.
Rerolling these. All hit.
There you go.
And then strength 4, toughness 3.
Yep.
So wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Dalakadakadam says Eugene Reno. That is exactly the truth. Ooh, that's
ones.
a lot of ones.
Wounding on 3s.
Okay. That way we don't get confused.
Now pulling 1s and 2s. So these are at -1 in tactical doctrine.
Alright, so
2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, there was a few storm of fires. Those will be in -2.
that's okay. We're going into our 5-up invul.
Oh, okay. So 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 wounds
Alright.
at -1 and 2.
I think I'm going to roll it 13 at a time.
Okay.
Use my black dice. I'm going to get confused. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, looking for 5-ups.
Okay.
So, quite a bit there. And then I got to do damage control later. So these will be here. So 5, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 13. Ooh. Looking for 5. 6. Ooh.
Okay, 1 damage each.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh!
Weren't these also failures?
Oh no, these were all the ones that made it.
Okay.
Did I do that right?
I think
Yeah, sorry.
those were
No.
failures.
Yeah, I took out the ones.
Well, hang
So-
on. Take 3 of those out.
Yeah,
You passed 3 of those.
3 passed. Those were the ones that made it. My bad, sorry.
No, pull out 2 more. These are the ones that got through.
Yeah. Alright.
Ignoring wounds on 6s.
Mm-hmm. Alright. See who lives enough to fight another.
You got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and one of them's an Exarch.
Yeah, so 11, so 4. Oh, my bad.
That's fine. Those are done.
So 4, 12, 13. Exarch is 2.
That should wipe
Yeah.
them.
Yep, it does.
Awesome. Okay, and then shooting into Jane Czar with the captain. Shooting through terrain, so normally hits on a 2. +1 for being stationary, -1 for shooting through a forest, so it's back to hitting on a 2. Hits. Strength 4, toughness 4.
Yep.
So 4 up to wound with his sniper weapon. It's a 3. I think that's worth re-rolling, so spending a command point. It wounds. So this is the Instigator Bolt Carbine from the Phobos captain. It is an assault weapon, so -1 AP in the tactical doctrine, and puts it to AP -3.
Alright, so she's looking for a 5-up invul.
And it's flat damage 3.
Okay. Yes. Alright, so she's looking for a 5.
Cool.
And I have my dice that I should have used instead.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So, feel no pain on 3 damage.
Yeah, we'll see how much she takes. She takes 3.
Okay, cool. That's something. And then the lieutenant in Phobos armor has master-crafted Oculus Bolt Carbine. He's right here. It's rapid fire 1, but 24-inch range, so...
At 12.
but he's stationary. Oh no, he did move. So she's outside of rapid fire range, so 1 shot. Hits on a 5.
Looking for 4s because of toughness 4.
Yep. No wound.
Alright.
And now these guys here who moved up, I'll see how many of them are in rapid fire range, because they did
Should
move.
be all of them.
I don't know about this back guy. He's like, that's right there. Is that over or basement?
I'll say it goes in.
Okay. So 4 guys rapid firing with here the infiltrators. So 2 shots each. And these are hitting on normally 3s. Because they moved.
Mhm.
6s auto wound.
Okay.
And they get to reroll 1s to hit and wound next to the characters. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oh, -1 for the shooting through cover.
So 4s.
So hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. I got no 1s. But I got 3 auto wounds.
Nice.
And this one has strength to wound, strength 4, toughness 4, wounds.
Alright.
So 4 at -1 for tactical doctrine.
4 -1. Okay, so that puts her at save of 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to do one of her saves.
Auto
One of the
pass,
saves.
okay.
So we'll put us down to 3. Then we're looking for the 3s. So, oh wait, yeah, she's looking for 3. Alright, saves all but 1.
And I feel no pain?
Yes. Nope.
Okay. So she's down to 2 wounds?
Yep.
Awesome.
She's knocked down a bracket.
Uh-oh, but I failed to kill her and I'm out of attacks. So shooting is now over. I have no psychic and nothing in charge range. So...
Probably safe not to charge because you can make units fight last.
Oh, exactly, yeah. Well, actually, one charging unit versus 1 fight last, wouldn't that...
Or
Oh, no, that would let you go first.
Yeah,
Then,
and she
then
can
we alternate.
disarm. Yeah, she can disarm an enemy infantry as well.
They could just make it in, but yeah, I think I'm fine. Okay, well, sad I failed to kill Jane Czar. That would have maybe given me a chance, but I'm afraid that's it for my turn. I did wipe 2 units for grinding down.
Yep, so I have to at least kill.
Yeah,
everyone.
You could maybe finish
kill
one here
them,
and one
kill
there.
them, and then maybe one of your special dudes.
If you can kill 2, I won't get it, so there's that.
So we'll get 1 CP at turn.
Alright, go
we'll
ahead
see if we get a
and...
6. We do not. Alright, so start of, we'll go for movement.
Looks like we've got a few more chats. I'll read them while you do your movement.
No worries. Jane Czar can move up 8. I think Jane Czar might have to do the world's sneakiest charge I've ever seen.
Tamir says it's more like the defender decides the order of models a unit gets shot at. Some mixed units might want shields to apply, etc. Eugene Green, Dakadaka them. I did
Jane is
Daka.
advancing 14.
Okay. And Tamir, Eldari and their squishiness.
Ah, yes. Yes, Eldari and our squishiness. It's actually right here. There we go.
Okay, I'm going to make sure you're an inch away. Okay, very good.
Yeah. Alright. Ooh, that might be that charge. She might get it. She can very well kill somebody if she does good damage. Whew.
You get +3 to your advanced rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So strong.
Because if an enemy unit's within 12 or 15, because I think it's pretty much like if you manage to max out a charge, you just sprint the board.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've seen where people in certain battle reports, they start back here and they go, oh yeah, I'm going to charge from like here. But they advance up and then they charge immediately into somebody's back line.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Alright, so they did that. He's going to move regular, but he's -2 because of the cover. He should be moving 8, but he moves 6 now because of the cover. So 6. It exposes him, but it might just be a needed. Better of the 2 evils.
Mm-hmm. Gets him on that. Primary. You were on 1, 2. Is that right? Or were you on that one?
We were on this one, but you kicked us off after killing me.
At the start of your turn.
Yeah,
so you were not?
Not anymore.
So you were just on 1 with Jane Czar?
Yes.
Okay, well you're still on more than me and you're on 1, so you get 10 points for primary turn 2.
Then I think Eldran's going to make... Actually, this squad of Direbenders moves 7, but if we advance them, they can do some good movement.
So there's Xenos up to 12 points. 12 to 0. Sorry everybody, I'm kind of letting the Imperium fans down this game. I kind of misdeployed and messed up my secondaries a bit.
These Avengers are going to advance.
Okay.
Advance 4. So that puts them at 11, minus a 2 through the tough terrain for some of them, but I'll just keep it at 9. Makes it easy. So, well, he's already in the cover. But it puts him up to these. Or I could just move everybody up in general to get into cover. Yeah, I think it would be safe to just move everyone up, give them that cover bonus. Let the Ray Ford take some pot shots and hold that objective.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Dire Avengers moving up.
Alright, and then I think now we have to split it this way to be safe. So I think the expendables are gonna advance this way.
Okay. Good to advance when you're in terrain, kind of counteracts the
At
difficult
least,
ground.
yeah, at least get that a 2. 6 will do it.
Oh, nice. So normally they have a 7-inch move.
Yep. So
Plus 6 would be 13. Minus 2 gives them 11.
Yep. So that gets us at least to this guy over here.
You can get them solidly into the objective.
Yep. So I think that might be the safest. So the furthest guy can move up to here. Okay. Everyone else just has to pile that over here.
I need to make a mental note not to put Terminators in difficult ground with their 5-inch move.
Even worse is
And as soon as one pops out of the cover, they're not getting the -1 to hit anyway.
Even worse is when the if I had a warlock, one of his things is to half of the enemy's movement. So it's like, oh, you move 2? How does it feel to move 1? Eldar has a 7, so I think he'll move just to stay within that.
Keep him within 3 for lookout, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, there we go. Slowly he'll do his things. Now we'll go to psychic.
Okay.
Jane's already done her. Yeah, everybody's moved. Okay. So that way we at least counteract losing this one. So.
Well, you only need to be on 2.
Right.
You can't do any better than being on 2.
Right. So I think that's stratagems. These are my spells. I think Executioner might be a good one to do, or here's the problem that I face.
So there's Executioner, it's in range. Oh, but you're now within 18 of the Reliquary of Gotholamor.
Yep. So.
-1 to cast and don't fail.
Yep. So I think what we want to do.
You want to cast your lowest warp charge first, because I have no Deny the Witch. And
Exactly.
if you can pass it, then you get +1 to your next one.
And then it just balances out.
Yeah.
So I think I might have to cast Smite on that squad.
Oh, Smite.
And it's going to go off on a 5. I was going to say I have Miracle Dice that lets me get a 6. But is that a lie?
Yep, you can draw line of sight.
Mm-hmm. So, looking for a 5. I have to cast.
Okay. With a -1 though, so 6.
Yep.
From the Reliquary of Gotholamor.
And I got a free reroll. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I
all right.
So, and a CP. So there's
So-
so much potential.
Needing a 6 with a free reroll.
Woo! We got a 10.
Okay, so Smite goes off.
Ooh, so close to a super smite.
D3 damage. Mortal wounds.
2.
2, that's enough to kill one guy. I'm going to remove the one that let you draw line of sight.
Okay. That's okay, because now everything is just nearest enemy unit.
Okay.
But because we are within 18 inches of your guy, or a character, so it has to be just a character.
If you use the exploding one,
Mm-hmm.
and you roll double 6s, you'll wipe the squad with 6 mortal wounds.
That would be intense. I think what I need to do is... Yeah, I'll save that one last. You're right. You're super smart. You're smarter than you
So
are.
you're getting +1 to cast, and also -1 to cast, so that balances out.
Yeah, so we're just looking for a 7.
What's this one called?
Executioner?
Executioner, needing a 7.
Yep.
Goes off at an 11.
Hey, there's my super smite that I needed last turn instead.
Yeah. D3 mortals.
Mm-hmm. Just 2.
Okay, that kills a guy. So you get to do another D3 mortals. 3. All right. Well, I'm going to actually lose the sergeant and put a mortal wound on the guy with the Helix Adept.
Oof. All right. So Executioner went. We did smite. That's 2. I have a stratagem that lets me fire off another one. It's down here, but that's 2. So never mind.
Okay.
No,
Well,
it's-
what are you going to
it's
do
there.
now? Guide?
I can burn a CP to cast one more.
Oh,
after,
and you have 1 CP.
Yeah, after I do his last one, because he can do 3. So I think I might do Mind War on that guy's a character.
Yeah, Lieutenant Temelicus.
He's 18 inches, so yeah, let's
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay.
So going off on a 7.
Okay, with +1 and a -1.
Yep. Goes off on 8.
Okay.
And this is that fancy one.
Oh, okay. So roll and add my leadership.
Yep, and then we subtract the difference.
He's got leadership 8.
I have leadership 9.
You won by 2.
Okay, so I'm 13, you're 11?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that would be -3?
Difference of 2.
Difference of 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then it's just 2 mortals.
Because your leadership's 1 higher than mine, and your dice roll is 1 higher
Yep.
than mine. 2 mortals, start with 5 wounds, so that puts me down to 3 on Lieutenant.
Nice. Alright, I think, so that's 1. And then, yeah, I'll do the Unparalleled Mastery just to cast 1 more.
Okay.
If I was doing my Masters of the Warp, this would be the perfect time for it. That one I think we'll do, what was it, Guide to reroll failed hit rolls. Yeah, I think we need to do Guide on Gene.
Oh wow, okay.
Do it on a 7 with the plus and minus ones.
Please fail.
Gets it on 7.
Oh no. Alright, Jane'Zar has Guide on her.
Alright. So, remove all these. That's it for the Psychic phase. Shooting phase.
Okay.
We'll actually start with Jane.
Alright, she's got her Triskelion or whatever.
Yeah, or it's called Silent Death, apparently.
Ooh, Silent Death.
It's such a funny name to Eldar weapons.
I love it.
So she has 4 shots with it.
Oh, good grief. Assault 4, huh?
Mm-hmm. Assault 4, Strength 4, AP -3, 1 damage.
You know, that's not fair because it has 3 blades on it. You should really have Assault 3.
Honestly, you're not wrong. I agree.
Okay, well, where are you going to put it?
That's a good question.
My characters are exposed.
Yeah. It's a tough one because I could
Wipe a squad.
I could shoot a character, potentially kill him.
Yeah.
Or I could shoot one of your 2 weak dudes.
Yeah, and almost guaranteed take him out.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's better to guarantee it and then I just charge. I could charge even one of them, kill him instead. Yeah, she's exposed, but on that note, at least it's,
Alright, where are you going to throw it?
That's a good question.
Silent Death.
I think we're going to be safe.
Everything's in range.
Oh, yeah. If the Avengers the Expendables are gonna get their plumes, she's gonna shoot at your sergeant. Is that right?
This guy, the Helix Adept?
Yes.
Okay, he's just a Helix Adept.
Okay.
My infiltrator.
Yep. She's gonna.
All right, Assault 4 hitting on 2s.
Yep. Hitting on 2s and rerolling failed hit rolls.
Okay. All hit.
Strength is 4. Toughness is 4. Mm-hmm. She's looking for 4s. Rerolling the ones. Alright, so
3 wounds, AP.
-3? Yes, -3.
Okay, 6 ups. Fail 2.
Oof.
And the first one's ignored, and then 1 goes through.
Yep.
Damage.
1.
Dead.
Just a clean.
Yeah, just enough.
Alright, so she served her purpose. Next, I think
You've now killed 1 unit.
Yeah, Eldritch Spear, I think, can only go 12.
Okay, that's out.
Alright, but his Avengers, on the other hand, shoot 18, we said? Or is it 12? 18.
On these guys who advanced. So they can all shoot the lieutenant.
Alright, so we'll shoot at
and they could all shoot the captain.
We'll shoot at the lieutenant. We'll play it safe. So...
Go ahead and start rolling that. I'll be back there.
Go for it. Because they did advance, the regulars are hitting, I say regulars, the grunts are hitting on 4s, the Exarch is hitting on 3s.
Okay, go ahead and roll. I'm going to mute you. Okay, you're unmuted.
Alright, so it's going to be 33 shots.
Okay.
I'm going to roll the first 15 and then the next 18. Just because I don't want to put an extra gray dice for the XR.
Okay.
It's going to get confusing. But this will be the first 18. Looking for force for the regulars because they advanced, and 3 for the XR.
Okay.
Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. So set these aside.
Okay, and then another 15.
Yep. And that's just regulars, so they're looking for
Hit on
force.
4s, okay.
14. Looking for force. Alright. Then we are strength 4. What's your captain? Is he 4 or 5?
4.
Okay.
Or
Or your lieutenant, yes.
Yep.
So we're looking for 4.
Okay.
Alright.
And 6s are extra AP.
Yep. -2. So.
There's a 3 there.
Oh yeah, in the corner. Thank you. I'm just gonna find 6. There we go.
So 5 at -1.
Yep. 5 at -1. 4 at -3.
Okay. So the -2, I think you said.
Yes, -2 for the 6s.
So the 4 at -2, I need 5s, and the 5 at -1, I need 4s. Oh no, I didn't pass any of the 4s, and I failed 3 of the 5s, so that's enough to kill him.
Alright.
Lieutenant Temelicus goes down, no more rerolling 1s to wound. And you've now counteracted my grind them down.
There we go. Alright.
Unless I kill Jane's R in melee and she kills nothing, which won't happen.
Well, next is to see if these guys can hit, or if anyone can. Nope.
Will they have 18-inch range?
Yeah.
Double check that. Here's the edge.
Yeah, only the XR can.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something.
Might as well, 6 shots.
You want to put some into the Terminators?
I can probably put the rest in the Terminators.
I don't know
just
about the rest.
Yeah,
probably here's over 1 guy.
1 guy, so it cuts off at these 4.
Okay.
Okay, so those 4 into the Terminators, XR into the
Captain?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6 shots, because he advanced. So he's looking for 3s.
Okay.
Alright, missed a hit. And toughness 4.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for 4s, we roll 1s. 2 1s, and 2. Wow. There you go.
2 wounds.
Yep, AP -1.
4 ups. Passes them.
There you go. Alright, now comes the fun stuff of the Wraith Lord. But let's see who's in 12. Okay, so we're gonna dump.
Oh, did you shoot 4 guys into the Terminators?
Oh no, not yet. Sorry, my bad. Thank you.
3 shots each, 12 shots?
Yep. Spitfire is what always makes me forget.
That's cool. I'm here to help.
One day I'll remember. So 12 shots, looking for 4s because they advance.
Yep. I needed you to have some bad luck.
Yeah, there we go.
Toughness 4.
That's right. I always forget that your Terminators are 4 when I feel like they should be 5. But that's just me being used to playing against Death Guard.
Considering an Orc is toughness 5 and a Terminator is toughness 4.
Terminator is the most expensive armor. Only certain Marines get it after being super fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It has a piece of the Emperor's armor. Toughness 4.
Yeah.
It's the same as your brother. But here's less movement though. So we're looking for 4s. So we got 1 at -3 and 1 at -2, 1 at -1.
Okay, so -2 will be a 4 up and the green dice will be a 3 up. Alright, you got one through.
Alright, just 1 damage.
Kills a Marine.
Nice. I was like, oh my gosh. He did it. So.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, that was 1 damage. He had taken one damage and you put another one on him. He's down to 1.
Yeah, okay. Shuriken catapults into them.
Okay. Is that the 12-inch range?
Yes, it can hit the 4 up front, I believe.
Yeah.
So shuriken catapults into them, star cannon into them, scatter laser into your captain.
Okay.
So we'll start off with the scatter laser.
Sure.
So 6 shots. Yeah, 6 shots. Looking for.
Hang on. Let me see if my captain can
Go for it.
throw a smoke grenade.
Smoke out. And that will be a -1 hit.
Yeah, if he has it. Nope.
Nope. All right. Yep. All right. So 6 shots. Looking.
Oh,
for...
you are shooting through it for us.
Okay, so we're looking for 4s. So half hit, half missed. Strength is 6, so we're looking for 3s.
Oh yeah, I should have transhumaned. Oh well, that's okay. Go for it. Just 3 to 4 wouldn't have made a big difference.
Oh.
Hopefully you don't roll all 3s.
Nope. So 2 AP0.
You can reroll 1 for being ult way.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh
right.
no, transhuman would have really helped.
Yep.
How much damage are these?
Just 1. And it's
Okay.
AP0. So.
Okay, so 3 ups. Failed 1.
Alright.
Phobos captain has got 6 wounds, so he's down to 5.
He takes a little plink. Alright. Everything else into those guys. So shuriken catapults are assault 2, and there's 2 of them. So we're looking for 3s.
Okay.
Alright, wait, that would have been very good on those 6s. Ooh, for shuriken weapons, that's amazing. But strength 4, your should be toughness 5.
Toughness 4, but permanent transhuman.
Yeah, so we're looking for 4s anyways. There we go. That's nice.
AP?
-1 for them.
Okay, so 3 ups. Failed 1.
Alright, so now we kill that guy in the back.
Okay, is it 1 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the starter cannon is 2 shots. Hits both.
Okay.
Strength is 6.
4s to win.
Got 1. AP -3.
So 5 up invulnerable. Failed it. I'm gonna reroll it with a command point.
Yeah, go for it.
Made it with 5.
Nice. I'm curious. What would have been a V3 damage? Just a 1. Okay. Potato. Okay, so that's it for shooting. Fantastic.
Alright.
Charges.
Can't overwatch.
Yep. Can't overwatch Jane, but you can overwatch him. But what's his?
Oh, you're thinking about charging with that guy?
Maybe.
Looks like he needs a
9 or a 10.
10.
Okay. That's rough. That is rough. But I mean, you're looking for 6s to hit, so.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, I'm gonna overwatch.
Go for it.
Okay, so
See if he makes it. Nope.
okay. So they're all in for full rapid fire. So here's the assault cannon.
My gun.
6, needing 6s. Rerolling 1s next to the captain.
Potential.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
And then the storm bolters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So
4 shots each.
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
and then
4.
those 4 are 12 inches away. So I mean, or these 3, do they get their extra shots?
They're all getting them all the time because they're
Oh.
Terminators.
Oh, okay.
6. I think that's 7 there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys shooting 4 shots each.
Nice.
Hitting on 6s, rerolling 1s next to the captain.
Go for it. Potential. There's
That's quite a few 6s, huh?
Yep, that looks nice. And here we go. Looks like 1 right there. And a sneaky 1 here.
A couple 1s. Nothing there.
All right.
Okay, and then toughness, strength 4.
Toughness 7, you're looking for 5.
Okay, but 6s will be storm of fire.
Yeah.
No storm of fire, can't reroll. So
2 5 or 3 5s.
3 at -1 for tactical doctrine.
Alright, we're looking for 4s. So 1 hit or 1 hits, 2 miss. And looking for the 6-up piano pain. Nope, so he takes 1.
Ah, all that for 1 command point? I mean, just 1 wound? Okay.
Yeah, all those shots too.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Also, hi Mom, hi Dad, thanks for tuning in. They sent me a message saying that they're watching, so it's great.
Oh, I love it.
Alright.
Jane Czar?
Jane, I think she's gonna charge the lone guy.
The captain?
Yeah.
Or the sergeant?
The sergeant. I think it's a safe one for just in cases.
Okay.
So I imagine her charge is over 5.
What'd she get?
And she advanced anyway, so
Plus 3.
So she's at 8.
Okay, so you can get in. You want me to just move up?
Yeah. All right.
We'll do a little zoom in on the battle between Sergeant.
Even worse would be if he survives. Had that happen with my spirits here against Death Guard. 5 guys attacking my Wraiths here, hitting on 3s, doing all this extra damage. I needed 5 up invulns, made them. Feel no pains, made them. Killed one of his guys, next turn, dead. For 2 turns, the guy lived. But she's looking for, actually, at the beginning of So at the beginning of each fight phase, on a 3-up, she can disarm him.
What?
Yep.
What's that gonna do?
It just eliminates his melee weapon for the phase.
You can't fight at all?
Yes, so disarming strike at the beginning of each fight phase, choose a weapon on an enemy infantry within 1 inch on a roll of d6 on a 3-up. That model cannot use that weapon during this fight phase.
Does it help that he doesn't have a melee weapon?
Does he? Oh, I thought he had like knives. I'm used to Marines having knives or something all the time.
Like he just has like an unarmed attack basically.
Oh, then no. I don't think so at that point. I imagine it doesn't.
It doesn't have a profile.
Yeah, I imagine we don't slice off his arm and then the next turn it's just like.
Alright, so he's already disarmed.
Yeah, we're not
worry about that.
We're not gonna worry about him.
So just go ahead and attack. You're gonna slaughter this guy.
Yeah, 4 attacks looking for 2s.
Okay.
She nails him. Strength. Yeah, strength is 6.
Toughness 4.
Looking for 3s. Rerolling 1s. Whew. Whew.
Does Jane Czar get alt-way rerolls?
Yes.
Okay.
Every one of the on the craft board gets it. Phoenix Lords are like a weird in between.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. They're like named characters.
Yeah, Phoenix Lords are not craft world peeps.
I assume he gets no save. He has a 4-up normally.
It's AP minus 3.
And you made a few of them, so he's dead.
Yeah, just D3 damage.
Okay, you got a 3-inch pile-in?
Yep.
You want to use it to move toward the captain?
Might as well. There we go.
Are you moving into engagement range?
Sure.
Oh, no. Alright, well, I guess that means I get to fight with the captain.
Yeah, let's see. Does she get to do a thing? Yeah.
Does she get to fight again or do instant damage or something?
Nah, I was just looking at the. It's only at the start of the fight phase, so it's not.
She doesn't get to disarm him?
Well,
He has a combat knife that does 1 additional attack when he fights.
Okay, I'm hopeful. I got it.
Okay, well, my captain has. You are down to 2 wounds. My captain has 5 attacks base, 1 extra for the combat knife, and 1 extra for shock assault. Putting him up to 97 attacks on the first round of combat.
And there you go.
He's stationary, and he hits on 2s. He's not core, so he can't reroll his own 1. And he's strength 4, toughness 4.
Looking for 4s. Oh, you were a -1 to hit anyways because she was Banshee, but that's my fault.
I'm also a +1 to hit for being
yeah.
stationary Dark Angel, so they cancel out.
Okay.
So needing 4s, right?
Yes.
Strength 4, toughness 4, so that's 4 wounds, and this combat blade has no AP. So 4 wounds, you get your 2-up.
Nice.
Fail 2, please.
Oh, man.
Yeah, failed none. Okay.
All right. Jane, you can fight it.
All
You can fight him back. Whew.
I'm piling to base, or consolidating
Yeah,
base to base.
let's make it look like they're actually
They're
fighting
dueling
each
it
other.
out. I love it.
There you go.
All right. Well, is that it for your turn? You don't get more attacks against me, do you?
No.
No. Okay.
But that's everybody that can and do fight.
Okay. So end of Eldar turn.
Yep.
And Are you engaging on all fronts?
So 1,
You're in this quarter here.
2, and then these guys are Eldrians here.
So you're in 3/4 again for another 2 points.
Yeah, if I had my Avengers up a little bit farther, I'd have all 4.
You're right. So that puts you up to 14.
Whoop, whoop. Looks like I'm not going to get Pierce the Veil, but we're moving closer to the secondary for the mission, though.
Whew. Scary. All right. Well, we're going into Dark Angel's turn 3.
All right. See if I get an extra. I do not.
Again, you're contesting this objective, putting me on 0 for primary. You're keeping me shut down.
Ooh.
Game 1.
Strands of Fate.
Oh, yeah. While you do that, I'm going to start moving.
Hey, look, there's all my psychic dice that I don't need now. Sadly, no save dice, though. But I think we'll supplement that with 1 hit. We'll do a wound, and we'll do a psychic just for fun. Maybe I need to do another mind war against your character. Seems like I should have just done a mental interrogation instead.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's basically mind war, but no morals.
So I'm moving my Terminators out of the difficult terrain 3 inches, and it looks like they cannot even all get out. That's sad.
There's just 1 shy.
And that's going to be minus 2 inches when they try to charge as well, which is not helpful. And they lose their stationary bonus to hit. But I'm hoping it won't matter.
Oh, if I don't hit his blade. Sorry.
That's all right. Checking out a charge range there.
Yeah.
Looks like they need a 7 with a minus 2.
All right, so 9.
Classic 9.
Okay, then it's doable.
Yeah.
And you've got plenty of CP to go for it.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, oh, maybe I could use that Fury of the First or something like that. I think that's in here. Oh, if it's just reroll ones, that wouldn't help. Let's see. We got another chat?
Yep, Eugene says, duel!
Yeah.
With Tamir94 saying, are the Termies one big unit? And that is a yes. One big beefy boy unit that he promised me before we even started our first match. I'm going to bring a bunch of Terminators to fight.
Okay, so there is Fury of the First for 1 command point, adds 1 to my hit rolls.
Okay. You're going to put that on the Terms? At least give them that sort of the bonus?
Yeah, I think we're already there.
Yeah.
So moving on to shooting phase. And it looks like most of the Terminators, if not all of them, would be getting minus 1 to hit for Janezar for shooting through terrain.
It's only in fight. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go for it.
If I shoot at her with them.
I thought you were saying for fighting.
Right, she has minus 1 to hit in fighting or something?
No, she makes other people do it.
Yeah. Okay, well, shooting phase, I'm going to start with the captain.
Into James.
Oh, he can't shoot. He fell back.
Oh.
Okay. So moving on to the Terminators, my only squad.
Whew.
Let's put...
You could finish off Jane.
Yeah, how many wounds does she have left?
Just those 2.
I think she has a 2-up armor save.
Mm-hmm.
I'm keeping Tactical Doctrine in turn 3 here. So we're going to go ahead and pay 1 for Fury of the First, plus 1 to hit on the shooting of the Terminators.
Make it a 2.
And I think I want to...
Because you can either kill off the guys on this objective, well, kill off the Wraith, or you kill Jane. At least you get 3 for assassination there.
Yeah. I think I'll put 5 Stormbolters into Janezar, and the rest against the Wraith Lord.
Go for it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 storms into him with the assault cannon.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So we'll shoot at the Wraith Lord first. Here's the assault cannon. 6 shots, heavy. I moved, so hitting on normally 3s, goes to 4s,
but now
plus 1, back to 3s.
Go for it.
Rerolling 1 next to the captain. I am core.
Nice.
So 5 hits with the assault cannons, needing 5s to wound. 6s are Storm of Fire.
AP minus 2?
On that one, yeah, and then AP minus 1.
Okay. So the minus 2 is a 5.
Okay.
Nope.
That goes through. How about the AP minus 1 would be a 4-up?
Yep. if it doesn't jump over, but it was a 6.
Okay, so that's saved.
Alright.
So it takes 1 damage unless you can ignore it.
Nope.
Okay. And then the 2 Stormbolters shooting into him.
Actually, let me reverse these guys.
Normally 3s, it'll be +1 means 2s. Rerolling 1 next to the captain.
And there you go.
And strength 4 means 5s to wound.
Yes.
And 6s are Storm of Fire. Rerolling the 1. Nothing. So needing 5s, it looks like we got 3 at -1.
Alright, looking for force. Alright, 2 save, 1 goes through. See if we ignore it. We do.
Okay. And now 5 Terminators shooting 2 shots each at James R, or 4 shots each at James R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Terminators. Hitting normally on 3s. -1 for the forest, +1 for Fury of the First.
So 3.
3s, rerolling 1s. Got a lot of 1s to reroll there.
Yep. Let me slide these out of the way for you.
Can pull out the 2s for me.
Go for it.
And pulling out some more 1s and 2s.
And these are 2s.
So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 hits. Strength 4, toughness 4.
Yep. Looking for force.
Pulling 1s, 2s, and 3s. Pretty good. Oh wow, look at all this Storm of Fire. So we got 5 at -2.
Okay. I'll do this first.
And then 7 at -1.
Ooh. So 5 at
5 at -2
5
for
at
Storm of
-2.
Fire.
Puts her at 4. So she fails those. She pretty much dies from that.
Maybe she can ignore them.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and see. Nope. Cool.
So 4 wounds, that's enough to take her down.
Yep, there you go.
The Fury of the First eliminates Jane Czar off of my back objective. I'm still on no objectives. This is going to be a one-sided game, I'm afraid, unless I get a major swing. Okay, moving on to charge phase. I'm going to declare a charge against your Wraith Lord.
Alright, I have no CP, so it's a 9-inch charge.
Okay. We'll use white dice for the Terminators. Come on, big 9. It's an 8. We'll reroll it.
Go for it. You got the CP.
Been hoarding my CP all game. Come on, big 9.
They know better.
And it's an 8.
Wow.
Alright, so they failed their charge. And it's your turn.
Alright. Start of the turn.
End of my turn, I've eliminated 1 unit for grind them down. And I got assassinate for 3 points.
Right. So 1 CP at the turn. See if we get an extra. We do not.
Imperium is now on the board. Sorry to let you down, Imperium fans.
Alright. Movement. I could score almost.
Yeah, primary.
I could score.
You're on 2 and more than me, so you get another 15 points, putting you up to 29.
Nice. It's like a reverse match of last game where last game I had no objectives, no primaries were ever to get scored, had no units on the board. Now this game I'm all on the board.
Redeeming themselves.
You know, wait, the ambush team, we don't talk about that. The scratch from the codex, as one would say.
All right.
I think I can big brain play and get all four corners for engage on all fronts.
Oh yeah. Why not?
So I mean that's just moving this guy. I mean he can move 7, so that's just putting him up here.
Okay.
Keeping this squad here. I can move these guys up. At least get them
They just
into
need to
range.
cross that line.
So they're moving a 7 because if I put them here, 18 gets really good. So.
Probably want to keep them on the objective somewhat.
I'm going to put Eldrian on the objective.
Oh, okay, so they could move out. All right.
Yeah. That way we get the...
line of fire on my unit.
Yep.
Okay. And since my captain's the closest to them, they can target him.
I think the Expendables might get their plumes.
Oh, yeah.
They've killed off 2 hopefully kill off 2 characters.
Yeah.
While my professionals are trash.
Well,
it sounds just like the military.
They've had harder targets somewhat.
Yeah, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Sounds like the real military now all of a sudden. Our most elite unit, trash. Everyone else, garbage. Alright, and then Eldrian just needs to move up a little bit.
On the objective, staying on. Gotta stay on that side of the dividing line.
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Cool. So everyone's in 4. 4
Alright.
quadrants. Psychic phase. I might as well do my. I can't do smite. So it would go off on a 5. I do have one that gives me a 6 for psychic.
I want to give people a nice view of Eldrian for psychic phase. He's so cool looking.
I think I'm gonna have to take the risk and go for executioner. No, mind war on your character. Make sure that he's.
On my captain?
Yeah, your captain, because the long fought battle between Eldrian and this captain.
Oh right, yeah. It's a fitting resolution to their series of
I'm
battles.
going to do the 1 dice to make it a 6. So now I just have to get it above. I have to get a 3.
Here's Dominic's awesome Eldrian Swiftblade model, guys.
Nice.
As he's casting his psychic powers.
It goes off.
And this was Mind War?
Yes.
Okay.
So
a
D6
roll off
for the rolls.
I think I'm leadership 9. Yep.
All right. So at this point, just whoever's
Or
higher.
they're tied leadership?
Mhm.
Okay. Hey, all right.
There you go.
You don't beat me.
There you go.
Okay.
It lives.
Awesome. Okay.
But that was a good one to start off because now I can cast Executioner,
All right.
and the nearest enemy unit is your captain.
Okay. Now, my -1 and your +1 cancel each other out.
So it's looking for a 7.
Okay.
Ooh, 12, and that's Perils of the War.
Wow, cool.
Ooh.
Do you want to use your free reroll?
Oh yeah, to see if I don't get the perils.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well. Okay, whew, much better.
Still goes off on an 8.
Yep, so D3 mortals. 3.
Is this Executioner?
Yes.
Okay, it puts him down to 2.
And does not explode to anybody,
No.
thankfully. So, Executioner, Mind War. We have the 1 CP, so I think I might have to do. What's that? Is it Guide?
Wow, Guide would be awesome on that squad with the assault weapons.
Yeah, that or is that Guide or Fortune? Yes, it's Guide. For the reroll, fail, hit roll. So I think it's gonna have to be those guys.
Tamir points out if you kill 2 Terminators this turn, I can get them out of the difficult ground.
Oh yeah, because you could pull off the 2 in the back.
And sometimes you can't replace luck with skill. Hey, we got first time chat from Your Warhammer is Weak saying go red. We got someone supporting the Xenos.
And Eldar are getting support for once. I love it. Alright, so we're gonna do Guide on them to reroll, fail, hit rolls.
Okay, I'll zoom out a bit so you can see the squad he's casting Guide on.
Goes off on 7 because of the +1, -1.
Okay.
Goes off on 8. And I don't know where my card for it is. It's somewhere within my stack.
Okay.
Or someone's pile.
Well, that's all right. So is that it right there?
Oh, well, would you look at that?
All right. So Guide goes off on the Expendables, the newly minted Dire Avenger squad.
So that was 3, and now I'm gonna do Unparalleled Mastery to cast 1 more.
Okay. Using your last command point.
Yep. And I think we're gonna cast Fortune because I don't need. Well, Doom is to reroll failed wound rolls, so that's all wound rolls, not just ones.
Doom, though, you need line of sight or not?
No.
Okay.
These are all just nearest ones.
Okay. You want to cast Doom on my character?
I can do that, or I can make a 5-up Feel No Pain. So I think I'll do 5-up Feel No Pain on my Wraith Lord.
Okay.
Going off on 7 with the +1-.
Okay.
Goes off on 8.
Nice job with your psychic rolls this game.
I should have done Master of the Warp. Max it out.
Oh yeah, right. You
But
would.
here I go, choosing not to do this. It's the games that I choose not to do certain objectives that I get them much faster than others.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
So that's it for movement. I think we're good for shooting. So I think starting off the shooting will be the Expendables.
Okay.
They're looking for 18.
Are you gonna put all the shots into my Warlord?
I think that might be the plan. And it looks like everyone can shoot.
Okay.
So we're gonna dump 33 shots.
It is through a forest.
Okay, so 33 minus. Wait, let me do my 15 first. It's gonna make it so much
Or do you want to
easier.
do the 18 first, including the Gallop 2?
Yeah, I'll include him.
Okay.
So 12. Yeah, just to get his out of the way. So 18 to start. 3s for the Exarch because of the force. 4s for the regulars.
Sounds right.
Alright, so no. Captain hits. I say captain. Ooh.
Exarch.
Yeah. We've been playing too many Space Marine players. Alright.
Why don't you leave those in the tray and just push them aside?
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so now it's the 15.
Yeah, if you have enough dice.
I might have to switch over to my tan ones.
Well, you can include a couple grays since you'll be able to tell them apart.
6, 9, 12. Okay, so just these 3.
Okay.
Alright, last 15.
Sitting on 4s.
Yep. Alright.
Oh, but you have guide, so
yeah,
after this
re-roll.
we could re-roll all the ones that miss, I guess.
Yeah.
So pick up the misses.
Alright, boom, and boom. And we'll slide these over.
Now hang on, let me count here. So it should be another 3 misses from the Exarch.
Okay.
Plus another 4 misses from the squad.
Okay. And plus another 4.
Yeah, that'll work. We can keep track of it.
Okay. Yeah, at least 3 of them are the Exarch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's roll the 3 from the Exarch first. How about?
Okay.
So he needed 3s.
Yep.
So it's all hit. Okay, and now
so it's
the rest of the ones need 4s.
Yep. Alright, so 4 and then other 5.
Sure. Okay.
There we go. Boom.
So toughness 4 on the captain.
Alright, so we're 4 as well.
So 4s to wound.
I meant to ask you, did you want to do transhuman physiology or is it too late?
Well, it's 4 versus 4, 1 health.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you're looking for 4s anyway.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's nice. This weapon avoids my transhuman. Yeah.
Yeah.
So needing 4s and 6s are extra AP.
And then re-roll.
Whoa, you got a bunch of
6s. Ooh, re-rolling the 1s.
Oh, right, for Ulthway.
Nice.
Nice, even more 6s. So how many 6s you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Pick those up. And there's one more back there.
Okay, then 9.
Let me start by rolling those, and that might finish them off.
Yeah, let me pull out all these other ones.
Okay.
And then we'll take these into my hand.
Okay.
Cool.
So 9 at -2. Normally I have a 3 up, so these are. Oh, you know what? I do have a camo cloak benefiting from cover.
Okay.
That'll put me down to a 2 up, but -2 puts me back to a 4. So these are 4 ups to survive, and I failed more than 2 of them. So he is dead.
Oh, the expendable. I might have to get the transfer sheet and put a special mark on it.
Yeah, they got 2 characters this game. Is that right?
Yep. Instead of their plumes, I should do just extra markings then. All right.
Well, that's something. It means no more re-rolling 1s on my side of the table.
There we go. All right. Next is they're professionals, as they should be called.
Well, I'd say this game you've used the ignore the huge blob of Deathwing strategy and
Yes.
finish everything else off first.
Unlike last game where I focused only on blobs.
Ah.
So I know you moved a little bit closer, but 18 covers the squad. Okay.
So you've finished off, I think, 2 units.
Yes.
So I'm not going to get grind.
Yeah, 18 hits up from the Exarch to the rear guy. So like the one person said, if you want to start, as damage goes through and see whatever hits.
Right, if you can kill 2, I can at least get them out of the terrain.
Yeah, get a nice charge going if I don't charge.
You'll charge.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So we'll start off with the 15, or the 18 with the 2 from the Exarch. I should do more.
Why don't you just go ahead and roll the Exarch by himself first and we'll resolve those.
Oh yeah, we'll just get everything else active.
So hitting on 2s.
Yep. So 2.
Rerolling 1.
Nope.
No? Okay.
I didn't put
And then wounding on 4s.
Right.
6s are extra AP.
Yep.
So 2 at -1.
Yep. And then 1 at -2.
Okay, so here's the 3-ups. Failed 1, and here's the 4-up. Failed that one as well, so 2 damage go through.
Alright.
Got a Terminator down to 1 wound.
Alright, so now we're 20.
Now the squad.
Yeah, 27 shots.
Okay.
I'll split that one up.
You could roll them all together with a mix of dice.
Oh yeah, you're right, since we're not counting the X-Arc anymore.
Right.
So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20.
Was it 26? 27?
Mm-hmm. 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay.
Hitting
They're
on
looking for 3s.
3s. Wounding on 4s.
There we go. Professional's got quite a bit of hits. 3s, wounds on 4s.
Your Warhammer is weak. Wait, when did Blue get 3? That's because I killed Jane Czar and I had an assassinate. Oh, okay, Tamir reminds. All right. Tragic, says Tamir. To be fair, it depends on where the blob is. If the heavy environment suits transforming them into walking trucks still don't help them when they're stuck in the vegetation. Yeah, that's for sure.
Because they're teleporters. I think it would have benefited being up there.
Yeah, I could have deep striked also. So 6s are extra AP, right? This is your wound roll?
Yes.
Okay.
I just took out all
There's one more 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, everything's
So
out.
how many 6s?
3 6s from the likes of it.
Okay, -2 means those would be 4-ups.
Yep.
And the others, how many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at -1.
6 3-ups and 3 4-ups. Failed 2 of the 4-ups, failed 1 of the 3-ups. So 3 wounds go through, that kills a guy, puts another one down to 1.
Alright, cool. Last is the Wraith Lord,
Okay.
and he's going to put everything into them.
Alright.
So we'll start off with the Shuriken Catapults. So that's 4 shots, looking for 3s. Alright, and then looking for Force to Wound. Nothing.
Oh, good.
Garbo. Scatter Laser, so we'll do 6 shots. If I can pick them up. Looking for 3s. Looking for 3s because it's strength 6. Or your wounding is 4, right? Still because of transhuman. Alright, quite a bit there. And then AP is 0.
Yep, how many?
3.
Okay. 2-ups. I make it good there.
Alright. Star Cannon has 2 shots, but I am going to do one for a hit and a wound.
Okay.
So I'll just roll the other one, see if it hits. Does not.
Okay.
Alright, and then it's AP -3 for the auto one.
Okay, 5-up in Vuln. Fails it.
D3 for damage.
Fortunately, I got a guy on 1 wound.
Okay, cool.
Alright, well that gets me out of the terrain.
There we go.
You did kill exactly 2 so far this turn.
Alright, I think we're going to do a... It gets me off the objective. I know I shouldn't. But that's a lot of shots. I'm not going to come. That's a 5-up in one. I won't charge.
Okay.
I'll just keep the objective.
Would that be end of your turn then?
It shall be the end of my turn.
How about engage on all fronts?
Engage on all fronts. We have people in 4 sides. We have the professionals in one corner, Eldar and Swiftblade in the other, the expendables in the upper left corner, or depending on which corner you want to look at it, and the Wraith Lord taking on the Terminators in one other corner.
3 more points puts you up to 32.
Whoop, whoop.
Top of Dark Angels, turn 4, I'll gain a command point.
I'll go ahead and roll. And then I'll do my Strands of Fate.
And then, I did skip a morale. I think I Terminator still have to take morale. 6 plus 2, I guess I'm fine on an 8. So Strands of Fate.
Let's see what we get. Those are advances. These are charges. I'll just go for the wounds and psychic. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good. Okay.
All right. So gain a command point. Guess we'll just move straight on to movement phase and
5 inches straight to the objective.
Yeah, we'll just move up on to this like so.
Okay.
And then shooting. We're going to put, I guess we'll use that again for plus Fury of the First for 1 command point to get +1 to hit.
All right.
And I guess I do need to make sure I'm outside of 1 inch there. All right, so let's put all the shooting into... I guess into the Wraith Lord.
All right, let's go for it.
So 6 shots from the assault cannon. And hitting on normally 3s, but I moved and I have +1 to hit, so 3s.
Go for it.
All hit.
Nicely done. We're looking, so
Strength 6, so I need 5s.
Yes. Nice.
3 wounds at -1.
All right, we're looking for force. Got him.
Oh no.
Oh, 4, 5, and 6.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Terminators with Stormbolter.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4,
16 shots?
5. Guess so. Oh no, 5 times 4.
Okay.
20 shots.
20 shots. Go for it.
Hitting on 2s because Fury of the First. Pulling the 1s. And then Strength 4, so 5s.
Yep.
Whoops, I knocked off 2 of your dice.
Oh my goodness, the kneecaps.
Or was it just 1?
There was
Because I guess you used some to shoot and wound and stuff.
yeah, another one's down here.
Oh, okay,
but I
so
think,
it
I
was
think it was a wound one.
Gotcha.
It wasn't anything else that would have been on psychic or a wound.
Alright, well, it looks like I got 6 wounds at AP minus...
2? 1?
We're in turn 4, so the Tactical Doctrine's gone. We're on Assault Doctrine, so 6 wounds at no AP.
Okay, so we're looking for 3s. All but 1. So let's see if we...
Can ignore it?
Yep. Nope. The Terminators have not done a lot of damage to them.
Nope, but that's about to change
They've
because
They've chipped away.
I'm on charge. You want to Overwatch?
No CP.
Okay. So my charge range is...
I think you get it on a 2.
Oh,
Looks
yeah.
like you got a 6.
I got 6, so that means I can wrap a bit.
Yeah.
So we'll do it like so.
Yep.
And we've got 1 Chain Fist, 1 Power Sword, and 4 Power Fists.
Go for it.
Alright, well, let's see here. My good old Deathwing Terminators in melee. I'm going to use Fury of the First again for +1 to hit in melee.
Oh, my dad said your Warhammer is weak.
Yeah!
That explains who said it.
That's funny. Alright, Deathwing Terminator Squad attacks 2, 3 on the Sergeant. So we'll start with the Sergeant. He's got 3 attacks plus Shock Assault. Hitting normally on 3s, but 2s with Fury of the First. So 3 hits with the Power Sword. Strength +1 means Strength 5, still means 5s. 2 wounds. And AP is pretty good on Power Sword, -3.
Alright, so we're looking at 6.
Okay.
Nope. And then
Damage 1.
Feeling Pains. We ignored 1, take 1.
Okay.
Oh, that also explains why it's my dad. Because my dad says, go Chato.
Alright, Power Fists and a Chain Fist. Let's see here. Do they give me the Chain Fist? They do. Okay, let's do that next.
Go for it.
So 2 base plus Shock Assault. Chain Fist is subtract 1 from the hit roll, so it'll still be 3s with Fury of the First. All hit with
There
the
you
Chain
go.
Fist. Strength times 2, so Strength 8.
Nice. You're looking for 3s.
2 wounds,
All
and
right.
let's see what else it says here. Chain Fist is -4,
Okay.
so no save.
No save. but I
D3
can-
damage.
Okay. Roll your damage, and I get a 5 up Fiona.
3 damage.
Okay, so 3 damage and 5 up Fiona Pains.
Oh, hang on, just 3 dice for 3 damage.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm done them backwards. 3 dice. Yeah.
So 3 damage total.
Yep.
Ignored on 6s.
5s because of fortune.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
So we ignore 2, we take 1.
Okay.
The Terminators have been slowly chipping away at this Ray Ford.
1, 2, 3, 4 power fists, making 3 attacks each with shock assault.
There we go, 12. Power fists are beefy because of their AP -3, right?
Power fists are, yeah, -3 for 2.
There you go.
Okay, so hitting on 3s because of Fury of the First and the power fists cancel out. And then strength times 2 again, so 3s to wound.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oof. That's not enough damage to kill him.
3 at -3 for 2 damage apiece.
Alright. Unless it's like D3 damage or 3 damage or nothing.
Damage 2.
Okay, yeah, so they could potentially kill him. So we're looking for 6s. Got 1.
Oh no.
And then, okay, so yeah, you could kill
2
him.
damage apiece, so 4 damage.
All I had to do was block 1 and he
Roll
lives.
4 dice to ignore.
Yeah, you're right. Well, all I had to do was block 3.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we block 1. So he lives with 1.
He takes 3 out of 4. Okay, so he's down to 1 and he gets to fight back.
Yep, but he's at his lowest bracket, so he's kind of a dum-dum now.
Uh-oh.
But it's a bit of a damage though. So we're gonna do 4 attacks.
Okay.
Looking for 5s. Alright, 2 hit. And he's using his glaive, by the way. I'm
Okay.
sorry. So his strength is +2, that makes him 9. So he's looking for 4s.
Okay.
Anyways, because you're
Right,
transhuman.
yeah. So looking for 4s.
We're gonna do the 2 that wound.
Okay, 2 auto wounds.
And then it's AP -4.
Okay, so 5 up in bones. Fail 1.
Alright. D6 for damage.
Alright.
2 damage.
Okay, that puts the Terminator down to 1 wound.
Cool.
We'll do that right there.
Alright. That is it.
Okay, alright. That's end of my turn. So top of, Eldar turn 4.
Eldar, turn 4. We get a CP. We see if we get more. We do not.
You're on 1 and I'm contesting here. So you're on more than me. So you get another 10 points.
Nice. I think for movement, it's safe because I can have my Avengers just load
Fortune
on.
you can
Yeah.
probably pick up, right?
Yeah, Fortune will disappear during the psychic phase. But I think it's safe for me to get the professionals and expendables to work together now and do some chopping.
Did I stop you from falling back with my consolidate there?
Oh yeah, because the base can't move out of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought as long as there was an opening, they could.
There's desperate breakout
Oh yeah,
if it costs only 1.
I have no idea. Usually those ones don't cost a lot. I think. Nope, desperate breakout is 2.
So yeah, he's trapped.
Okay. Let's see.
You want me to move you onto this objective over here?
Trying to think. So 7 movement gets him right up here. Or 3. So, no, I don't want to move up right up there. Yeah, I think it's going to be safe to move these guys 7 over here. So that's the furthest guy.
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah, I'm just putting the guys up that are furthest. And then they can all just fall in behind. Or into this line. Yeah. Alright, and then these guys are going to hold their steadfast, as one would say.
You don't want to send them into charge?
Good, but they have default weapons.
Yeah, they'd be strength 3 and toughness 4.
Mm-hmm. That guy has 1 wound left?
Yeah.
Sounds like an execution might be coming up.
Oh, it's psychic phase now?
I think it's safe to say it's the psychic phase because I don't want to move because I can't fall him back and I can't move anybody else.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it might be safe to start off with Executioner on them.
Oh, right, yeah, go for it.
And since we're not penalized,
No.
we go up on 7s. So I'm going to do my psychic dice to make 1 a 6.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 10.
Goes off.
Yep, D3 mortals.
First guy.
Yep.
Another D3 more. Oh, how many did you get?
That was just 3.
It was 3?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they do carry over. So that would be 2 more wounds on another guy.
All right.
Putting him down to 1 back here.
Then the next D3.
Another
Ooh.
3. Wow. So
Eldrian's pissed.
Another guy and puts 1 down to 1.
Eldrian's mad pissed.
Yeah.
he wants to break his boy out so bad.
You did 6 morals there, right?
There we go. Yeah. And sadly, no smiting. But so that one went. No characters for Mind War. I think we're gonna have to do Fortune, Guide, and if I pop those off, I can do Doom. So yeah, I think we're gonna do Fortune on, because if you kill him during the shooting phase, all you need to do is dedicate 1 guy to shoot.
I can't shoot him.
Oh yeah, because nobody's pistol.
Right.
Got it. So they have to do melee.
Mm-hmm.
If when they fight back, they're gonna kill them off, so they can't shoot. So I think we're gonna have to do the professionals get a +1 to their save, so they're safe. I think we're gonna have to do the Fortune for the 5-up emblem on the expendables. It's gonna go off on a 6. Goes off on 6. We're gonna have to put let's see. I want to do Guide on the Wraith Lord. Goes off on 6.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize this, but this is your turn 4.
Oh.
While Assault Doctrine is active for Deathwing, and they're fighting against a character or a unit with 8 wounds or more in melee, they can reroll the wound roll.
Okay.
I could have finished it.
I will do my 1 CP to cast another one, which will be Doom on your Terminators.
Okay.
And on a 5 it doesn't, but with a reroll for Eldrin, looking for a 6, and it goes off.
Okay.
To reroll those failed hits and wound rolls since he's down so many brackets. That's it for Psychic phase. Shooting, nobody can shoot into them. But fighting, go straight into fighting. So, we're looking at 4 attacks, looking for 5s, using his Ghost Glaive into your Terminators, rerolling the hit rolls, looking for 5s. There we go.
Okay. Transhuman winning on 4s.
Yep.
Just 1.
Mm-hmm.
But Doom, does that reroll to hit or wound?
It is to reroll the wounds.
Okay.
I put the hit and wounds on him since he's so low. There we go.
So 2 wounds and AP.
AP -4.
Okay, 5 up in ball. Fails 1. I'll reroll it with the command point. Still fails it.
Alright, D6 for damage. 4.
Kills a guy.
There we go. Huh. Okay.
And fighting back. 1 power fist, a power sword, and a chain fist.
I know I could have shot, but looking for 6s is not the best right now.
Does he have a pistol or something?
Well, because he is a monster, he could shoot in combat with no blast weapons. But I'd be looking for 6s.
Well, I forgot to reroll wounds against him. I could have finished him off in melee last round. Alright, Deathwing Terminator Squad, Chain Fist. Oh, it's damage D3. Alright, well, we'll start with the Power Sword.
Cool.
So 3 attack space, hitting on, we don't need Fury at first, so hitting on 3s. And Strength needs 5s to wound. 1 wound at -3.
Alright, looking for 6. Nope. And then
1 damage.
6 up, feel no pain. Nope.
Finishes him off.
Yep.
Does he explode?
No.
Okay. And then consolidate. Oh, I should have. I can still consolidate. Or when is the coherency check?
Coherency, I think, is when it's down to half.
But is it the end of every phase, or is it only once in the round, or what?
Let me look, because I know it's in the chart, or it's in the mortal, or the morale phase. Unit coherency.
Oh, it's in morale phase, then I'm good, because I can consolidate together.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I have to consolidate closer to the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that end of your turn 4?
Sure is.
Okay. Oh, and again, I forgot to reroll my wounds against the monster.
Ah, I mean, you killed him.
Yeah, okay, so end of your turn, you get engaged again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to mess that up.
That's okay.
So here you're in 1, 2, 3 quarters for another 2 points, putting you up to 44.
Yep. Then,
So we're at top of my turn 5. I'm finally on a point for 5 points.
yeah, and do you get your other objective, your other secondary? Or is that at the end of the turn?
Oh, grind?
Not grind, the one for the gen.
No, they don't have objective secured,
Oh.
as far as I can tell.
Oh, I thought it was as long as
Well,
you secured.
I do see that, no, it has to be with a unit that has objective secured. I did see something about Terminators having objective secured, but I didn't have time to totally read it carefully here.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, in any case, I'd have to hold it for 2 rounds to get that.
Yep.
So probably not worth looking at, but...
Oh, Tamir says, I'm waiting for the Wareflore to die there and explode. Yeah, sadly he does not explode. So one of the few Eldar constructs that don't. Tamir says, Executive Executioner .xe executed. It sounds about right. Attrition phase at the end of the round. Oh, okay, that's what it would be.
Okay, so, and you have Fortune over here for protection?
Yeah, since they're not in cover, get them at least a 5 up.
At least have the extra -1 there. So...
Then putting these guys in cover is just a better bout. But I'll go ahead and
I gain a command point up to 2.
see if I get an extra command point, and then roll the Strands of Fate.
I think I finally did get grind them down that turn by killing your Wraith Lord.
I think. Because I killed your captain the round before.
Yeah, all I had that turn was Terminators.
Yeah.
So I did finally get grind.
Alright, so there's a save. Those are advances. These are wounds. Those are charges. Yeah, we'll do.
And that puts me up to 13. Sadly, I don't have objective secured on my Terminators unless I have like an all Terminator army, all first company.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so movement phase, we'll move forward 5 inches. Shooting phase, we're going to shoot into them.
Okay.
So, as far as I can see, you still get the benefit of the cover even if I'm within 3 inches of it, as long as I'm not in it.
Okay.
So, 2 storm bolters and assault cannon. 2, 4, 6 for the assault cannon, and 8 for the storm bolters. And I'm going to use Fury of the First again for +1 to hit.
Alright.
To counteract the forest. So the assault cannon is still at a -1 for moving with a heavy weapon and shooting into a forest, even with Fury of the First. So 4s on the assault cannon and 3s on the storm bolters. Okay, and then strength 4 and strength 6, so 2s and 3s.
Yep.
So storm assault cannon's both wounded, needing 3s on the bolters, only 2.
All right.
So AP -1 on the assault cannon, AP nothing on the storm bolters.
Okay, so storm bolters will be 4s.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if we feel. Well, I did that backwards. Let's see if we
Feel
feel
no
it.
pain on that. Makes it. And
There we
then
go.
2 on the assault cannon at -1.
Yep. So that would be
5s.
yeah.
Okay.
5s. And then we have the 5 of them going, so it's okay. Save zone. There we go. They're called the professionals.
Alright, I declare a charge on them.
I have no CP to do anything.
Okay. So charge distance, I get
I assume,
7.
Yeah, I assume you're in.
We're gonna do it so that the captain is still in the objective there.
As much as possible.
Trying to find a good angle for a little final battle cam shot here.
Might have to be on. Should I move these here? See if that
Oh,
works?
no, that was cool.
Okay.
Cool. I like from this angle because I could sort of see the Terminator somewhat.
Oh, there you go.
front.
Let me pull up the string wall. me on.
Alright, so here's the final battle of the game, probably. My Terminators, 3 Terminators against a bunch of Dire Avengers. And we're starting with the Power Sword. 3 attacks base plus charge, shock assault. Hitting on normally 3s. Oh, I did want to do my last for Fury the First. I'm sorry for doing that late.
Oh, is Fury the First just each phase? Or does
I
it
can
go
do it
for...
in shoot or combat, but
Okay.
it's 1 each time.
Ah, okay.
So hitting on 2s with the Fury the First, and then strength 5 versus 3, meaning 3s. 3 wounds at -3. 5 up in bones, I guess.
Yep. Alright.
And 1 damage each. Ignoring 6.
Nope. Yep. 1 guy takes a hit.
And then 1 with Chain Fist. Chain Fist is D3 damage, so extra attack for Shock Assault. Hitting normally on 3s, -1 and +1 from Fury the First, so back to 3s. And then Strength times 2, so 2s. And these are at -4, so still 5 up in bones.
Alright. 2 fail.
And then D3 damage each. So first guy, 3 damage. 3 feel no pains on the first guy.
Dies.
And then again, 3 on the second guy.
Die.
Okay, so 2 guys go down from the Chain Fist and then the Power Fist. 2 attacks plus Shock Assault. Hitting on 3s with Fury the First. All hit. Strength times 2, so 2s. All wound, and these are -3, 2 damage apiece.
Alright, looking for 5s. Nope. And then how much damage each?
2.
Alright, so first one. Nope. Second. Nope. And third. Nope.
So got 3 guys with that Power Fist. Alright, time to fight back. That's everything I got.
Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Aspect Warriors get 1 extra attack, I think.
I only count 4 guys, or you're counting 2 attacks on this?
The extra gets 2.
Okay.
But they all get +1 for Aspect Warriors, so 3, 5, 7, 9.
9 attacks.
And then it's just their base.
Probably hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Pretty good roll, and then winning on 5s, strength 3.
Yep.
Okay. Got a few, couple. Terminator armor is saving on 2 ups. Saved them.
Cool. Alrighty.
And that's my turn. Oh, do you want to consolidate in, or just go straight to your turn?
I'll go back in because I want to fall him back.
All right. So going on to Eldar, turn 5.
Yep. So we get 1 thing to see if we get an extra. That's fantastic because Faint Retreat is.
And primary, I'll go back to the battle cam here. Primary, you're holding 2, and I'm holding 1. So you get hold 2 and hold more. So you get 15 points, but you might be maxed out. Let me check that.
Yeah, because I know I scored.
So 30, 40, 50. So you can only score another 10 on primary.
Okay.
Cool. Primary is maxed for the Eldari. And that puts you up to 54 points to 13.
Let's see if I move him in. I mean, it doesn't matter because I think Pierce the Veil. I have to do it for 2 turns or 1 turn.
Pierce the Veil. Oh, you're trying to get within 6 inches of my deployment zone?
I have to be 4.
4, so that'd be 14 inches from the edge.
Yeah.
Can't make it?
Nope.
But if you do cross the line...
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're already getting engaged in all fronts.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep him there.
Okay.
But we're going to casually just reposition him so it looks like he's going to do second back.
All right. You got a fallback, I guess.
Yeah, they can fall back. And fallback is what, half their movement?
No, it's full movement.
Or is it 4? Or
Full movement, they just can't advance. Or charge or shoot.
Well, that's okay. That's why I got Faint Retreat to do it.
Oh, nice.
Burn for when they fall back, so it costs me 2 CP, and then it allows them to fall back.
And still shoot?
Yeah, they can still shoot and charge this turn.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Why would I charge the guys that are super good at shooting, right?
For melee.
Yeah. So
Oh,
their movement is 7, but I'm just keeping them in.
All right.
There, Exarch will lead from the front, as one should do. It doesn't matter if I move these guys or not, as long as I keep one guy on.
Okay.
So the furthest guy can move up to here.
I guess fortune is wearing off now.
Yeah, I have to recast it.
Back.
But now I need to be a bit smart. And I need to position one guy on the objective.
Are they advancing or no?
They're just regular
Just
movement of
moving?
7.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just one guy needs to be on. Cool! That's all for the movement.
Okay. That means they all can see. What's the range on their weapon? 18?
18? Yeah, so...
Checking the rear guy. Yep, they're all in.
Nice, and I assume they all hit. Psychic, we might as well... Does any of these guys have wounds?
No.
That is a disappointment. So that makes Executioner a little bit less unless I manage to pop off really good with it. So, and no smite because it has to be line of sight. So, I think we're going to start off with Executioner just to get it started.
Okay.
Going off on 7. Does not go off, but I'll re-roll it for a 1-3. Goes off on 9. D3 mortals. Oh, there you go. You got 3 mortals.
Oh no, from Executioner.
Yep.
Well, I can't do anything against mortals. That'll kill a guy, and you can do some more.
Yep. We got 3 more.
Okay, that kills 2.
All right. So Executioner's done. You might as well do it. I'm gonna do. Where's Guide? Yeah, we'll do Guide and Doom for our last 2.
All right, you're gonna kill them off before I get my camera shot set up.
All right, so I'm gonna do Guide on the Actually, they're called the Professionals. They don't need it.
All right.
We're gonna do Guide on the Expendables. Goes off on a 6. Goes off.
Okay.
And then we'll do Doom on your Terminator. Going off on a 6.
All right.
Goes off on 11.
This is Sergeant Visago.
Sergeant Visago's been doomed. There you go. Spaceget asks who's winning. Point-wise, it's Eldar. And a little bit with the models, it's Eldar as well.
Yeah, so it's currently 54-13 for the Xenos.
And then shooting, I think we're going to do... They've done good the entire game. They need this. We're going to do the Expendables.
Okay, these guys here shooting at my Sergeant Visago of the Deathwing.
Yep. The Exarch is going to lead the Hailfire. The 6 shots, looking for 2s.
Okay. -1 for shooting through a cover.
Right. And then re-rolling failed hit rolls.
So 3s re-rolling.
Got them all.
Okay. And toughness 4.
Looking for 4s. And re-rolling failed wound rolls.
For Doom, okay.
And then re-roll. Doesn't get it. But we have 1 at -3, or sorry, 1 at -2, and 4 at -1.
Here's the 5 up. Fails it, takes wound.
Alright.
And how many? 5?
Yep.
5 at -1 or 3 ups. Failed enough to die. You tabled the Dark Angels. All right.
Exarch single-handedly did it for his boys.
Congratulations, Dominic.
Hey, thanks, man. That was great.
Handshake. All right.
Dude.
As the Eldar finish the turn, they're going to get engaged on all fronts for another 2. And they're going to get primary, actually at the end of the round. So it still would have been 10. You're good there.
Okay.
It would have been 15 even. So you max primary. How do you do on minimize losses? You have 3 units remaining out of,
so
was it
3,
7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we had 8. So that puts us at 10.
Are you counting those dire Avengers
Oh,
twice?
yes. Yeah, sorry, you're right. I'm big dum-dum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
So 4 died, 3 still remaining. So you're under 50% of your units remaining.
Right, so at the 25%, that's 5.
Okay, let's go ahead and go back to our interview cam here, guys. Sorry, give us 1 second to rearrange things. Just going to move the cameras out of the way for us.
Yep.
And come on up. Oh, shoot. Unfortunately, I didn't mute it, so they all heard that. All right, Dominic, come on over. And yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. Hey guys, we're back at the end of the game. So Dominic, how much points did you get for that? What book is that? It's in here?
Yes, it should be, if it's 25% or more, I believe it's 5.
It was minimize losses, the mission specific.
Or was it? Yes. So 25 or more, yep, score 5 points.
Okay. So another 5 here. And Pierce the Veil you never did get.
Nope.
And for Engage in All Fronts, you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points for that. So did we add this up right? 61?
Yep.
All right. 61. And I don't think I got any more points than I already marked down. So we had a Eldar victory over the Dark Angels of 61-13. Congratulations, Dominic.
Hey, thank you.
You redeemed yourself after last game when I tabled you.
What was it, like 70 to 5?
Oh yeah, well not as big as the difference here. So let's see here. I got 5 on primary, 3 for assassinate,
and 3
for grind, and I totally flubbed stubborn defiance. I messed that one up pretty bad. It usually should be a gimme for Dark Angels. All I needed to do was put my infiltrators on the back objective and select that one turn 1.
Right, because you would have at least gotten it until turn 2 when I put the Banshees up forward.
Yeah.
So that would have been a good rack of 5 points.
A few other mistakes. Putting Terminators into difficult ground. That was something I regret.
Yeah, movement 5 is not always...
I don't know about this army list I played. The scouts were kind of a waste. I always feel like they're so cheap when I'm putting them in the list, and then I feel like they do so little on the table. But they do have a place. I'm just still trying to find it. And I think their place is not in a very elite army.
Right.
Yeah,
I feel
if you're going to go scouts,
it needs to be
30 of them down and as many other things as you can.
That way you can clear up the board, especially even though they have that 12-inch, then you can deep strike, but me not deep striking
I was kind of hoping that starting the Terminators on the table, you would focus your fire on them,
right,
and the scouts would have free reign. But you played it smart. So 61-13. Big win for the Xenos today. Congratulations, Dominic, and way to come back after last game. Means that the Eldar won our 3-game series 2-1.
Yep.
And I suppose their Webway portal will forever go undiscovered, meaning their operations on Icarus 2 will continue. And we have maybe discussed or at least teased a little bit the idea of a Drukhari versus Eldari match?
Potentially in the future. Depends on whether we want to do it before I leave. Do
Yeah,
like a
that's
quick
true.
one, two, few games.
Dominic's getting ready for a big move to the UK for his military deployment, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I've had a good time in the UK myself a couple times. All right, well, any other finishing thoughts on the game?
No, I think it... Well, obviously, I think it played really well. But the Terminators were definitely going to be my focus until your Infiltrators got into range of my Dire Avengers, and it just made it... Okay, well, they're 18 inches away. These guys are 12. Let's shoot 12.
The mortal wounds from your Psychic were really effective against the Terminators.
Yes, this was one of the few times I've been able to get Executioner to go 3-3 and pop off really well. That did loads of damage against either...
Plus the fact that it's mortal wounds from that.
Yeah, not just regular wounds.
Yeah.
If I was able to do Smite a few times, I think it would have been even worse.
And you didn't once fail Psychic Power within range of my Reliquary of Gothalamor this time.
Thankfully not.
That could be really good. We got a few chats. Let's see. Eugene Green, UO, says, nice game, gents. Thank you, Eugene.
Yep.
Tamir, some strong psychic phase there for the Eldar. Yeah, it was. Who would you say was your MVP this game?
I would say it was the Expendables.
Oh, right, yes.
The Expendables getting 2 characters down, and the Exarch just lining up the shot, finishing those Terminators.
You said you painted those at like 3 a.m. last night?
Yeah,
or something?
I couldn't sleep because I had 2 watches. Just exhausted. Came home, crashed, woke up at midnight, and I'm like, oh well, I got a squad that I need to paint for a game today.
So they didn't suffer from what is it where you play a unit for the first time after.
Oh yeah, and
them?
they just get bad luck all the way.
Yeah,
they've got only 1 casualty, I think it was.
Pretty rare that you paint up a new unit and then they're your all-stars in the next game.
Yeah, went from Expendables to Professionals in 1 game. I'm impressed.
Warhammer, your Warhammer is weak. Is that your dad?
That is my dad.
Says Blue at least got some points. Was looking bad there for a bit. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate some sympathy. 2-1 now for Dom, or is it 3-2? It's 2-1.
Yep, 2-1.
So that was kind of like a 3-game series. So I think we'll sort of come up with a new scenario for the next game. But
yeah, the reason we planned out 3 games was because originally I was moving in March.
Oh,
so it was like okay, well 3 games is good enough to fill in, but now that I'm moving closer to April, end of March,
squeeze in
we could probably make it a 4 game.
Maybe a standalone Drukhari versus Eldar. Let's see. Tamir, the greatest foe of the Terminators was the shrubbery.
100%.
Oh, yes. And I think poison weapons of the Drukhari want to be efficient versus toughness 3 units. That's kind of true. But they do have weight of fire. Shooting with splinter axe from my transports, I get extra hits on 6.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody who watched.
Yep, thanks guys. We do appreciate it.
And everybody have a great night. See you next time. We'll try to play Tuesdays and Fridays as much as we can.
Yep.
Have a great evening.